Hello, welcome back, Halftime TV viewers and subscribers, and it's the grand finale, the last day of the World Championship. I'm sure everyone enjoyed themselves this time around. We're here to put on another show for you guys. We know you've been waiting patiently. We have a bunch of loyalists in the comment section as per usual. But before I even get into anything, let me say a big shout out to the sponsors, Quick Shipping, RA Sports Store, and CSA Shop. Quick Link Shipping, anything you need whatsoever shipped into the island, they have you covered. Telephone number 876-454-1979. RS Sports Store, for all your latest sporting clothing and apparel, check out RS Sports Store. They have you covered as well. We saw what Arsenal did to Chelsea last evening. I'm sure there are a number of Arsenal fans in the comment section, and there are a number of Chelsea fans as well. So folks, go out and get your jerseys. Check out RS Sports Store. I have with me this evening again, hopefully not for the last time, we have Jassy, the master of predictions. He generally gets them right, and again, we hope this time around he will continue on that purple patch that he's been on. Jassy, how is your day? How's everything going? How's the family? And what's up for tonight?
My day was good. Family's going good. Had a nice Sunday lunch early on today. Did some work because I'm doing a summer course. And I'm just excited to get on with the final day. We've had a quite interesting championships. We've seen some upsets. We've seen some stellar performances. And it all ends tonight. And good things have to come to an end. So we'll see how that goes tonight.
All right. That sounds good. And folks, please remember, smash the subscribe button if you're new to Halftime TV as well. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, as we're just about 200 away. 200 subscribers away from 10,000. So let's get that over the mark tonight. We have the 4x4, we have the 800-meter final, we have the 100-meter hurdles finals as well. So we have some big races tonight that we'll be talking about. And I think, throughout the show, we will be doing some polls as per usual. We'll also be talking about the top moments from the World Championship as well. As we're speaking now, we have a poll running. I think there's let me see. There are 49 votes in on the poll so far. Let's see if we can get some more in the polls, your highlights from the World Championship. All right, so let's hear your views, folks. Let's hear your thoughts on those. And we will be talking about the 4x1 that happened last night. That one is
4x1.
Yeah, it's not done as yet. The dialogue around that is not done as yet. So we will be talking about it. All right. So look out for that. We will be talking a little bit about it just to see what more what angle we missed, because I heard someone talking about Elaine. And her running out the blocks and all of that earlier on today. But we'll go into it. Good evening, Mary Ann Parrish. Welcome. I'm here, Boston, Massachusetts. Okay, Mr. Prediction and Mr. Personality. Nice. It has a ring to it, doesn't it?
It does.
So, welcome, Mary Ann Parrish.
Here
in Canada. NBC is carrying it this evening. It's a final night. NBC is carrying it. I think we will have subscribers only for a few, and then we'll open it to everyone, because again, I think last night we didn't have any spams on. We didn't have any on whatsoever. So that was good, and probably I'll start doing this a little bit more often. All right, so we're broken. Now in Canada after the grass, Canada. All right, so let's keep those coming in, folks. Let's run through what we have at our fingertips now. So I'm getting straight to it, Jassy. Toby Amuzan from Nigeria, world record, 12:12. Come on.
Very impressive. I know she's a lot of people's favorites for going into the final now. She might be mine, but you'll have to stay tuned for the predictions. We'll get to that later. But besides her 12:12, we also had a lot of national records, personal best, season's best. I mean, these ladies just put on a phenomenal show.
I think the entire let me see. This is the first 17. The first 16 athletes in this one had some sort of best, whether it's season's best, personal best, national record, that sort of thing. And the first 17. So it goes across all the semifinals.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So and I'll run through. Amison from Nigeria, 12:12 world record, right? Kendra Harrison, 12:27 season's best. Brittany Anderson from Jamaica, national record, 12:31. We have Jasmine Camacho Quinn, 12:32 season's best. We have Danielle Williams from Jamaica, 12:41. Personal season's best as well. Sorry. From United States, we have Alia Armstrong, personal best of 12:43. We have Devin Charlton from Bahamas, 12:46 national record. And I could go on and on and on. Cindy December from Great Britain, national record 12:50. Megan Tapper from Jamaica, 12:52 personal best. And it goes on. 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 So Jamaica made up the Canadian team. Okay, all right, nice. Track very fast tonight. What do you think of that sentiment? The track is very fast tonight. That's one way of looking at it.
I think the track was always fast. It was just a matter of the athletes to deliver, and tonight they seem to want to deliver the grand performances that we were anticipating.
They want to leave us with something.
Yep.
All right. Fair enough. I can live with that. Yep, some big performances. All right, don't worry. I'll be turning off subscribers only since we're on what, 5 minutes now? I think we're on about 5 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll turn it off now. I think we should be fine for now for the next couple of hours or so. Let's hope. But yeah, it's one of those things where you see it and you're like, oh my God, is this really happening in front of my eyes?
Yeah. As I see Mary Michelle mentioned Tapper didn't make the final. Yeah, Tapper ran 12:52. She ran 12:55 in Tokyo in the final to get the bronze medals, just to put the times into perspective as how well these ladies ran in the semifinals. The time that she ran in the semifinal, and she would not be progressing to the final, is faster than the time she ran in the Tokyo Olympic final to get the bronze medal.
All right, that sounds good. And I expected it to be something of that sort. I definitely expected it to be something of that sort. There are also some things that I want to clarify. Because last evening, there was someone in the comments talking about bragging about second place, and I stand by my views. No one brags about second place, right? No one brags about second place. As a matter of fact, second place was coined the consolation prize, right? So if you go to a final, if there are two teams, one wins it and you get the consolation prize, right? For a little bit of history, for background, if you may, I'm a little bit of a nerd when it comes down to these things, but consolation comes from the root word console, which is from the Latin word consolar, which means to basically comfort someone in disappointment. So second place is in fact the first loser, and whichever way you want to spin it, that is how it is, regardless of what country you're from. It is what it is. And I think there was a famous British athlete, I think his name was give me a sec, I think his name was Regis, who spoke about it a number of years ago, where he said, you train so hard, you put so much into it, you apply yourself so much, you want to come first. And being so close to being first, second place, it's even more heartbreaking coming in second. So that's my opinion. I stand by my opinion. It doesn't matter. And I know real champions are of the opinion. Real champions are of the opinion that, okay, I always want to win. They don't settle for second and they don't celebrate second. You're grateful that you come second. Don't get me wrong. You're grateful that you're on the podium because you work hard to get to these championships. You work so hard to get there. But you don't celebrate as if that's not bragging rights. Put it that way. Okay? That's my view. Justy, I'm not sure if you have if you want to share your views on that.
I think it varies per athlete, because let's say you are the reigning world champion and you come into the world champs and you leave with a silver or a bronze. You won't be too happy. You'll be grateful that you're still on the podium. But let's say you're
not even expected
to the finals.
You're
Yeah,
underdog. You're not even
you're
expected to.
underdog, and you come and you leave with a silver or a bronze.
You're
You're
extremely, yeah.
really excited about that silver medal or that bronze.
But you're not bragging about it. You're excited about it,
Yeah,
but it's not considered something to
there can
brag
only be
about.
only one person or only one team can have bragging rights, and that's the guy or the guys at the top. I would say
At
that.
the top.
I agree.
Exactly. And the US team, you could see the disappointment in their faces last night.
Certainly,
The men, when they finished second, they were extremely disappointed. We saw it on the Jamaicans as well. We saw Sherika Jackson when that
yep.
race was completed and she looked over. You could see it in her eyes that okay, she was heartbroken. She wanted gold, right? They'll smile for the cameras and all of that, but they won't brag about. I'm sure they won't even talk about it among their peers or anything. That's not something that if you're a champion, if you are that person who everyone wants to beat, you don't celebrate coming second. And the United States last night, they were the team to beat on the men's side. Jamaica was the team to beat on the female side, right? So agree with Jesse. It depends on it. Yeah, and Megan Tapper. I won't even go too far from Megan Tapper because last Olympics she came what third, right? She got bronze.
Yep.
And Jamaica celebrated that one. Jamaica celebrated that one like it was a gold because she wasn't expected to, right. We weren't expected to be up there, but yeah. So those are our views on that, folks. Those are our views. You have to mentally prepare yourself for disappointment. The athletes go through a lot. Yep, true. All right, so some big races. The 5,000 meter is currently underway. I'll run through the starters list for a number of races that we have. The 800 meters, I think that one will come up in just about 20 minutes. 20 minutes, right, Jassy? And generally, who remembers who finished second? Hardly anyone. Maybe the second place finisher who rather forget. Just my thought. Amelia. All right. I don't know. I watched a number of videos today, and they were talking about that 4x1. There were folks who were trying to justify the switch, and we said this last evening, and I don't think probably we didn't spend enough time discussing it at the end of the show because obviously it was late. We finished, I think, some minutes after 11, close to 11:30 thereabout, but probably we didn't spend enough time on it. So let's dedicate maybe 5 or 10 minutes to it right now. Right? The 4x1 relay team last evening, we watched the races back and all of that, and they spoke about Elaine running out, basically leaving off before Kemba got to the marker. Do you think folks are being too harsh on Elaine right now? Because I think everywhere you look, folks are looking for a reason to put blame in Elaine's direction. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, ever since Elaine came on the scene, anytime she's had a mishap or hasn't lived up to the expectations of the Jamaican population, they tend to go harder on her as it was if it was another athlete. I don't know what it is, but I share the same sentiments. They seem to always look for a reason to come down hard on Elaine. Okay,
all right. But how does she overcome this? And in an interview, she mentioned that the naysayers, they actually motivate her. But we know you can only do so much. You can only do so much, and there is a breaking point for most people. There is that point where you say, okay, this is too much. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes you see her, you're like, okay, you can't tell if you can't tell what she's going through because you know that, okay, pressure is coming from all angles. There are some folks saying, okay, she chose money over legacy, and it's showing now at the World Championship and all of that, right? I don't know how to feel about that. Folks in the comment section, let me know what your thoughts are on it. Let me know how we're feeling towards the backlash that Elaine has come under, the heat that she's come under, and how she's been treated really as an Olympic champion by Jamaicans. Mark, let me know. Yes, it's too harsh on Elaine since she changed coach. They're dealing with her hard. All right, the thing I already forget about because all right. I think Elaine switching coaches. I think Elaine switching coaches can be it can be compared to what happened last night in the relay, right? So everything was going exceptionally well, and she looked exceptional in the last season. What have you? The past couple of years, she was good, right? It was working. It was working. Same thing with the relay team. It was working. We got to the Olympics. We won gold in the Olympics. It was working. Now, had it been a case where Elaine Thompson-Herah had switched coaches and she's doing well, then I don't think anyone would be talking about it. It's the same thing with Shelley and Fraser Price, because Shelley switched coaches as well. Shelley switched coaches, but people tend to forget about that. And Shelley has run her fastest times under the new coach, right? Fastest time that she's run over 100 meters have been under her new coach. So we no. I'm proud of all the ladies. Elaine bounce back. Yeah, so the fastest time Shelley has run has been under her new coach. So what difference does it make with Shelley? So is it the coach? Is it the athlete? Or is it just how the fans are? All right, because both athletes switch coaches. Shelley ran her fastest time. She ended up going on to win the Olympic the World Championship gold. Sorry, Shelley and Fraser, Elaine Thompson-Herah switch coaches. She spoke about it earlier on that she's been having a difficult season. She's struggled a lot throughout this season, and yet no one cares. No one cares. Doesn't look back to full health. Exactly.
I would say this in terms of the two situations. Jamaica's always had, at least I think, more love for Shelley and Fraser Price for a long time. Ever since 2008, she was the golden girl for Jamaica when it came to the 100 meter. So there was always a lot more love for Shelley Ann. However, Shelley Ann switched from a MVP, the coach there, to another coach, whereas Elaine switched from a coach to another coach, which also happens to be her husband. And I think that may have bothered people a bit.
Okay.
I'm assuming.
I think someone mentioned, as a Forrest mentioned it in the comment section. But either way you put it, folks will say because the coach that they're coming from is arguably one of the best in the game, then it's a step down for the most part. So whichever way you want to put it, they're stepping down. No?
Yeah. But then Shelley, as you rightfully said, ran her fastest times under her new coach.
Right. So it's one of those, folks. It's one of those where I don't know. And I agree. So even if, say for instance, the coach is a problem, fine. The coach is a problem. But even so, she is the double Olympic champion, right? She's done so much. She's done so much for the Jamaican colors. I think she deserves a break. We all have jobs. Those who choose to do track as a career is no different from the rest of us. When they hit the track, they're at the office, and I'm sure they take their job seriously. All right, thank you so very much for that, Rose Red. Elaine is not done yet. She will be back. It's a case of confidence. Elaine will show us her worth later. I remember, folks, next year again is a world championship. All right, so next year again is a world championship. So we will be back here. Hopefully, we'll have Jossie here again. But until we get to the world championship, you
can afford my booking fee.
I'm pretty sure Onika will be paying the booking fee for that one.
Okay.
I think Elaine
Onika and Natural Empress.
Yeah. Deborah, Elaine is trying to keep her money in the family. Remember, her coach would be on the payroll. Okay.
And that's interesting. Pin that one. That's interesting.
But also, you have to look at it this way, right? The camp that, remember, Elaine, there were some problems with Elaine and Nike, right? The camp that she was coming from, she was being coached by a Nike coach, right? And she had problems with Nike and how they were treating her and all of that. So At the end of last season, she mentioned that, okay, everything is good. Everything is good. My coach is Stephen Francis. Everything is okay. XYZ. Right? Fast forward to a couple weeks after she made that speech, it was reported that herself and the MVP camp parted ways. Right? Now, fast forward a few months later, which what? Last week before last week, she was announced as a Puma athlete. And these aren't deals that happen overnight, especially when you're dealing with the fastest woman in the world, because that's what she was last year, right? So these deals don't happen overnight. So I and there were reports before that she was talking with Puma about a possible deal, and now we saw that deal came to fruition a little bit earlier this month. So all of this to say, we're basically just seeing what everything that was building up from last year is actually manifesting to be, because it was all building up to something in the end, for lack of a better term. It was building up to something. We may see one piece and we're like, okay, we don't understand it. So keeping the money in the family, fine. Keeping the money in the family, but also probably Stephen Francis being a Nike coach and her problems that she had with Nike probably couldn't work out either way. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's so many things that we can look to assume as a reason for her choosing her husband as a coach. We will never know that between them, but there's just so many things that we can assume, but we can never confirm. That's the interesting thing.
Yeah. So we a lot of my country people are too ungrateful. They treated Merlin and Artie the same way. You and them are friends when big things are going for you, but the day you fall off,
Wagoness.
Yeah. In my honest opinion. All right. I surely miss you guys after tonight. Excellent job. We'll miss you too, Mary and Parish. We'll miss you too, and the entire family. It's a good thing, Elaine. Let me go back to that one. Where is it? Oh, can't find it. That's true. And if Elaine was still there, maybe Sharika wouldn't have gotten the same focus. Does Elaine have any experience in coaching? I feel bad for her, and yes, she has had to deal with. Yeah, Elaine is definitely still one of the best female sprinters in the world presently. People need to give her a break. Yeah, I think she's an easy target. She's an easy target because of her lack of personality, for lack of a better term. So I don't want to say, well, because of her personality. I won't say her lack of personality. Because of her personality, she's an easy target because she generally doesn't speak that. Yeah, she doesn't speak that much. She's usually one to sit back and observe, while we have Shelly Ann Fraser Price, who's a little bit more bubbly, outspoken. That's her. She said it last night as well. So yeah, let me see. All right, Elaine is always going to be expected to win. The media fans or these athletes a pedestal and forget they're human. Yeah, and they're humans before they're athletes. That's what people tend to forget. Most times people forget that, okay, before they're athletes, they're human beings. Okay, so let's treat her accordingly. And I don't want to, because even yesterday, and I did the video yesterday, I told you guys that I was having problems uploading a video, like just about 6 o'clock in the evening when I read the lineup for the 4x1 relays, and I was like, okay. As soon as I finished last night, I uploaded that video, and it was interesting to see the feedback and the views that folks had towards the 4x1 team. No top athlete will stay in the same camp with another top athlete. One will get less focus on. So that means, it is one of
two bulls can't rage in one penny.
Yeah, Elaine definitely coming back. Good evening, Mikisha Swell. And folks, in the comment section, all 280 of you guys, last evening was Mikisha Swell's birthday. Let's get some birthday greetings out from Mikisha, one of our loyal Halftime TV fans as well. All right, so happy belated birthday. Let me know if you want me to sing again. I'll sing for you, Mikisha.
No. Happy belated, Makisha. And we'll keep it moving.
I'm an exceptional singer, folks, so don't worry. I'm an exceptional singer. But happy birthday again, Mikisha Swill. Thanks for being a part of the Halftime TV family. All right. Good evening, Onika. Good evening. Good evening, Onika. Yeah, well, no one is too perfect for a karma to reach them. You did so good in the Olympics, and then you leave your coach. Hopefully, she realized she needs a greater coaching staff. But she said she's had a difficult season. Yeah. Happy birthday. See, Jossie, I think folks want me to sing, you know.
Let's do a poll. All who wants him to sing, say aye.
All right, folks. I'll pass on this one. I'll pass on that. I won't sing this evening. But yeah, I think she did so well at the Olympics, and the World Championship came so fast. And then remember, she will get an opportunity to right the wrongs next year again, and that's the beauty about. I think one of the positives that we can take from COVID. So now we get 2 World Championships back to back, which is good. I think I can live with that.
And then we have our Olympics after that, and then our next World Championship. So until 2025, we have a big meet every year.
Yeah. So 8:35, folks. So in just about 9 minutes, we have the 800-meter final. Might as well go through it now, right? Might as well go through it.
Yeah. No, 10 minutes out.
I can't believe folks are begging me not to sing. I'm an exceptional singer. I'll put it out there now. Right? I could be on a Rising Star one of the years. Well, poor Elaine. Every athlete has a time where they don't get the results they may have wanted. All right. True. And you always want to win, you know. You always want to win. So I'm sure Elaine wants to win, but it's just one of those things where it's just give her a break. Just give her a break. Yeah. I think she is an easy target now. And we spoke last evening about Kemba and her coming in Paris 2024 for halftime singing. No singing, please. I just ate. All right. Don't worry. You're going to be looking at your television one of these evenings, and you're going to see me on America's Got Talent. Look out for that. Something bad happened, I don't know. But it was on coach's desk. Okay. All right. Let's see. So we have the 800 meters. 800 meters.
7 minutes.
Yeah, 800 meters. So, all right, here it goes. Bring Barris to sing instead. I can't afford Barris. There's someone in World Champs. Whoa, hold on. Something bad happened. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to check right now.
Last thing I saw is that Jakob and Ingebrigtsen won the 5,000. That's something good.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing.
I haven't heard
a good way to redeem himself, too.
Yep. I remember he was hugely disappointed after the 1,500. So congrats to him.
Yeah.
Stephanie M says, Jassy, I see your flag. Yes, I am in my red, white, and black because Trinidad and Tobago is in the 4x4 final. So, you know.
Check Twitter. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. No, that's where we go for Twitter. That's where we go for all the news. Yeah, you went to lane 7. It was good. What's the news? All right, give me a sec. You guys. All right, I saw that something happened for real, but because I'm not listening. But they said, why would you break it on the final lap? WDTN. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm mixed selectors for 2. George from Cayman Islands. Big up George. Just let us all remember we are all humans, and so all right. All right, Jossie, continue looking. The hurdles happen. No, not yet. I'll run through the starters list in the meantime while Jossie is looking for the update. All right.
Cool. And I'll give the predictions after.
Whenever you hear predictions, you know it's fun time. Then it's the second fastest. So yeah, cheer up, young talent close. All right. All right. So for the 800 meters, we have Natalia Gould from Jamaica in lane 2, Anita Horvath from Slovenia in lane 1. In lane 3, we have Keely Hodgkinson. In lane 4, we have Athing Mu. In lane 5 from Kenya, we have Mora. In lane 6, Ajay Wilson. Just predictions are wicked. In lane 7 from Ethiopia, we have Welteji. And in lane 8, we have Raven Rogers. So 3 athletes from the United States in this 800 meters. We have one from Jamaica in the form of Natalia Gould. And what is that? 1 Kenyan, 1 Ethiopian, and one
British.
One British, yeah. Just to be clear, you can run fast times in semis, but not world record because it's not the final. Okay. Collective, everyone putting pressure on Elaine. Need to relax. She has setbacks, shoulder injuries, limits strength training, Achilles injury. Okay. Yeah, good. Cut her some slack in it. Women, yeah. All right, Jossie. So with 4 minutes to go, what are your predictions for the women's 800 meters final? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Folks,
Okay.
get your pen and your paper. Get your pen and your paper. Get your pen and your paper. Write these down. Or you can screen record it. You can do that as well.
Yes, you can screen record, write it down. But anyways, in third place, I have out of Great Britain, Keely Hodgkinson.
Okay.
That's a Tokyo silver medalist. In second place, out of the United States, Raven Rogers. That's the Tokyo bronze medalist. I have in the silver medal position tonight. And in first place, I have Athing, also out of the United States, who's the Tokyo gold medalist, and I expect her to win tonight. So there you have it. Keely Hodgkinson in third, Raven Rogers in second, and Athing in first. Sorry.
All right. Can someone write that down? Let me pin it on the screen, please.
Right. Screen record. Whatever you want.
Gula has a good chance. Agreed.
Gula always has a good chance.
Jamaica to Eddie Raven Rogers. Gula is my prediction. Yeah, this is my prediction as well. Let me pin mine.
Athing, Raven Rogers. Okay. 2 minutes to the final.
Yeah, I have Gula getting a medal. I think she's figured it out this year. I think she's figured it out. Let's hope. She's
been close year after year. And we'll see what happens in 2 minutes, guys. I'll make my exit and I'll be back on shortly.
So, all right, no worries. So the news is Kemba deactivated her Twitter account.
That's the news. And I'll be back.
I guess she's been abused then. All right, Jossie. See you in a second as the athletes have taken the track.
No problem.
All cameras are focused on Mu from the United States. Mu Hodgkinson and Gould. All right. Mu first, Hodgkinson second. All right. This seems to be the. All right. Let me pin this. Onika, I'm working with your predictions. Onika, working with your predictions. And folks, remember, smash the like button. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Let's get this stream to at least 200 likes. We're at the 800 meters now. At the 800 meters, we have the 4x4 coming up a little bit. We also have the 100 meter hurdles for women. Well, it's 100 meter hurdles. It needs to be for women, but we have the 100 meter hurdles coming up as well a little bit later on, the final for that one. And mind you, Megan Tapper is not a part of the lineup. So the finals promises to be interesting for the 100 meter hurdles. Okay, so again, the lineup, we have Horvath, we have Gould, Hodgkinson, Mu, Mora, Wilson, Welteji, and Rogers. You can drop your predictions. What do you have for 1, 2, 3? Let me know. Okay. Poor Kemba. Yeah, That's usually the case. And for all the folks who've contributed, I know tonight probably is the last time we'll go live for a while. Well, in this setting. So for all those who have contributed to the channel throughout the past 4, 5, 6 days that we've been going live, thank you so very much. You didn't have to, you chose to, and for that we appreciate you. All right. So thanks times 1 million. We're extremely grateful for that. Okay. All right. Yeah, whether you bought a sticker or if you contributed through PayPal or whatever it is, we appreciate it. And again, we're extremely grateful. Okay. So give thanks. Poor batting changes cost Jamaica the relay last night. All right. All right. So folks, we'll be providing commentary for the race. We'll be providing commentary for the race. It's about to kick off. It's 9:35 where I'm at, probably in Jamaica. It's 8:35. Horvat, she basically ran her heart out in the semifinals, and she is, but okay, Slush. I'll be back for the Commonwealth Games. All right, I'll be back for the Commonwealth Games. Don't worry. All right, they're on their marks, and remember, they don't go on their knees for this one, okay? And they're off, folks. They're off. This is the 800 meters final, and remember, they go around the track twice. Okay, so move from the United States, assuming second place for now. Hodgkinson from Great Britain is in first, and Morah from Kenya is in third. Mo now taking over as everyone is condensed into 2 lanes. Well, Teji now in front, Mo chasing, and Morah in third. Let's see if Teji has it in her legs to hold off Mo for the entirety of this race. So as they approach the first 400 meters, it's Teji in front, Mo in second, and Hodgkinson in third. Natalia Gould is all the way in 5th, 6th. Yep. So Teji in first, Mo in second, Hodgkinson third. We have Morah in fourth, Horvat, Wilson. Natalia Gould is at the back of the line. Let's see. She tried this in the previous round. It worked for her. Let's see if it will work this time around. But as of now, Mo is in the lead. Hodgkinson is in second, and Morah is in third place. Natalia Gould looking as if she's about to make her move. 600 meters down, 200 meters to go. Natalia Gould making her move now. This is the final 200 meters, folks. Natalia Gould pushing through on the outside. It's Mo Hodgkinson and Teji. Morah is in third. Teji is now in third. Natalia Gould. So Mo wins it, followed by Hodgkinson. Mo wins it, followed by Hodgkinson. It looks as if it's Teji in third. Let's see, Mo Hodgkinson. Thanks so very much, Naturally Mar. We appreciate it. All right. So Mo wins it. Gold medal for Mo. Hodgkinson in second.
Slightly off.
Yeah, I think that makes everybody.
You think what?
I think that makes everybody. So Hodgkinson is in second. Mo in first.
And Rogers for the bronze, right? Is that correct?
I think Morah got bronze. Hold on. Let me see. I'm still waiting for them to pull up the third place.
I'm still, yeah.
It's either Morah or Teji. One of the two. Yeah, it's Morah.
Morah. Oh, Raven Rogers was down in sixth.
Yeah, so Morah is in third.
Yeah.
Congratulations to the entire African Massive. A good comeback for us. A second. Very close though. Yeah.
Yes.
I think I had Gould in third, no?
Yes, because you pinned it. Mo Hodgkinson.
Yeah, so yeah. that was my prediction. But Mora, I think Gould started to make her move too late in this one, and that's what cost her because she gave herself too much to do. It worked for her in the previous round, but this pack was far more talented than the previous round.
Yeah, I find often Gould gives herself too much work to do in the end. That tends to be the problem that blocks her from making the podium at these international meets.
But this is a different approach that she's been taking this season because usually she is at the front, and then she fades.
So she dies?
Yeah, so usually she's at the front and then she fades away. She doesn't have enough for the last bit. No, she's been running from the back, and then when it gets 600, 550 meters, she tries to make her move to cover the ground. But this pack was far too talented. It didn't work for her this time around. But a good race nonetheless. Good race nonetheless. We were entertained. Mo, as expected, she secured victory.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone is surprised with Mo winning. If you're in the comment section and you're surprised with Mo winning, let me know right now. Let me know right now. If you're surprised with Mo winning, let me know. All right, so the times are as follows, folks. 1 minute 56.30 seconds for Mo from the United States. 1 minute 56.38 seconds, season's best for Keely Hodgkins. Mary Moraa from Kenya, 1 minute 56.71 personal best as well. In fourth place, we have Welteji from Ethiopia, 1 minute 57.02 seconds personal best as well. And Natalia Gould is in fifth with 1 minute 57.90 seconds. That's a season's best. We have Raven Rogers and Horvat rounding off the rest of the competitors, and Ajay Wilson, finishing last. All right, so good run from all the athletes involved. Good run. Yeah. I think Mo has this one covered. She had it covered at the onset.
Hodgkinson challenged her a lot more than I expected, but she was still able to get the job done and secure the win. So hats off to her.
Yeah, true. Thank you so very much, Sister Grace. Thank you so very much. We appreciate it. All right. Yes, she does. Rogers 6. Yeah, is that flow water? Any good? Is this my water? Is it flow? I didn't even know.
No brand. This no free advertising. You have to put the tape around
it. Thanks, Paul Brown. I appreciate it. Gould ran a season's best. Hope close. Greetings all. Naturally impressed. Thanks. What happened to Ajay Wilson? She came in last. Not sure what happened there. No surprise with Mo winning the race. Let's see. Gould got fifth. What's the secret sauce in Jamaican KFC? I don't know. I don't eat meat. I don't know. I'm a Rastafarian. I'm just kidding. I just don't eat meat.
Ballhead Rasta.
Ballhead
Rasta.
Oh, that's the water the athletes are drinking. Oh, I was wondering. Now, Derek, it's a final, so it makes sense to fight for the win. True. Halftime, make sure you do a live in between now and Commonwealth. We are sad to see you go. Yeah, folks, I do videos very often. You know, I do a video almost every day, but it's just that I don't really go live because I have other stuff to do, and sometimes it's very, very time consuming. All right, so I try to limit the amount of times I go live, but again, now that I know that folks are looking forward to it, I'll try my best to do at least one a week. If not Monday, I'll do it on a Friday evening, but look out for it. I'll post the flyers as per usual to ensure that everyone is notified that, okay, Halftime TV is going live. But yeah, I just found you in the World Champs. Oh my, you just found me. All right, so better late than never, Stephanie. Better late than never. All right, let's see. When do we have our next race?
15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes?
100-meter hurdle final.
Ooh.
It's going to be hot.
Yeah, that doesn't give us a whole lot of time. So,
nope.
I thought, yeah. The idol. The chicken never grow too fast. Chicken never grow too fast. You don't trust the chicken. I'm glad I stumbled across you. I follow Swish Culture for a ball, and I'll be following you now. All right, no worries, K. We have you covered. I was telling Jassy last night. I was telling Jassy last night that football is my first love.
Yeah.
And my brother was the track athlete. He ran at Boys and Girls Champs and everything. So that's what kind of got me to track and field as well. But football is where it kicks off. All right, football is where it began. The track and field bit is my brother's passion, and I'm like, okay, so might as well just cover that as well. And I was actually doing a live when I think Aston Villa purchased Leon Bailey last year, and one of my viewers in the comment section, same way you guys are here now, and you're posting nice words and nice gestures. He said, okay, why not cover the Olympics as well? Because we're extremely interested to hear what's happening with the Olympics. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it. But yeah, we do basketball as well now. We do basketball, but I don't do live streams for the basketball. That's my favorite, and I follow coaches. Yes, and Peter Wright is my favorite by far, no shade. Huh?
I have some breaking news in the pole vault. Outright favorite, Armand Duplantis, is down in 8th.
Ooh. Ouch.
Yep. With a clearance of 5.70 meters. So that's pretty shocking. I think he has no jumps left because I have to check. But right now he's down in 8th. So he's not having the performance that we expected him to have or even close to. So that's a shocker.
All right. It is. It did. Oh, and also, folks, before I even forget, I think I didn't say this at the top of the show. Please and thank you. Keep the comments in the comment section clean. Please remember to keep it respectful. This is a family program. We respect everyone's opinion, and you can disagree without being disrespectful. All right. I forgot to say that at the top of the show. We want to ensure that this is a safe space where folks can express their opinions and not feel as if they're being attacked by other folks in the comment section. Okay, so again, if someone says something and you don't agree with them, before you say something rude or disrespectful, just don't say anything, please. All right? And the same thing with the language, no derogatory language, no expletives in the comment section, please. We're showing on a lot of screens in living rooms and that sort of thing. It is a Sunday. Folks have had their Sunday dinner. They're watching halftime TV with their families in the living room. Keep the comment section clean. Please, please, please. I appreciate it in advance. Okay? All right. I'm going to go over to the 100-meter hurdles. Go through the starters list for the folks who have been waiting tirelessly all evening. Abby's running the 4x4. That should be interesting. We'll go through those as well. So the 4x4 will start at 10:35. All right, 10:35 Toronto time. 10:35. The 100-meter hurdles will start in just about 12 minutes.
Yep.
All right, so here are your starters. We have Cindy Sember from Great Britain, Danielle Williams from Jamaica. We have Kendra Harrison from the United States. We have the current world record holder, Toby Amison, and that world record was created just a few minutes ago. We have Brittany Anderson from Jamaica in lane number 5, Alia Armstrong from the United States in 6. We have Camacho Kin from Puerto Rico in lane number 7, and from Bahamas we have Charlton in lane number 8. All right, so let's go with the predictions, Jassy. I think the previous one you had 2 U.S. athletes in 1 and 2, and you had Hodgkins in 3rd, right? So Hodgkins finished 2nd, Mora finished 3rd, but I think everyone got the first place correct.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's go again. What are your predictions for the 100-meter hurdles for?
Boy, oh boy.
For tonight.
Okay, let me just give it some. In 3rd place, Toby Amisan. Yes, I said the world record holder.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
In second place, Brittany Anderson.
I
And
hope Onika is writing this down, you know. I hope
yep,
Onika is writing this down. All right.
and in first place, Jasmine Camacho Quinn out of Puerto Rico. So I have Amisan, the world record holder, the Nigerian athlete. In third, I have Brittany Anderson of Jamaica in second, and I have winning Jasmine Camacho Quinn out of Puerto Rico, the reigning Olympic champion.
All right. So Jasmine in first. You have Toby in third, or Toby in second?
Third, and Anderson in second.
All right. So Toby in third, Brittany Anderson in second, and Camacho King in first. All right. Queen Anderson and Harrison, that order. I think that's it, right? You have Anderson in third, I think.
No. I have Camacho Quinn in first, Anderson in second, Amzan in third. So that the Crazy P and I have different predictions.
All right, so I think only that's what you have.
Yep, Onika. Yep, that's exactly what I have. I know many people would be saying Amizan right now, but I'm good. My God.
All right, Rose. Megan Tapper. She registered a personal best, but she didn't qualify. Her time wasn't good enough to qualify. All right, because I think third and fourth from the first semifinal, their times ensure that they got in. And remember, first and second, and then the two other fastest times would get into the final. So that's the reason she's not in the final. Okay. So Anderson, Quinn, and Amirsan. Okay. Brittany Anderson to win it. Okay. I think I like that one. I like that one. I'm gonna go with that one.
Which one is that? Which one are you going with?
Amirsan, Quinn. No, sorry. Brittany Anderson, Quinn, and who was the other one? Let's see. Yeah, Naturally Mark. Anderson, Quinn, and Amirsan.
Anderson, Quinn, Amirsan. And I have Quinn, Anderson, Amirsan. So it's just the top two reviews that you're rolling with, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want Jamaica to win this one. Again, folks, remember, it's not the fastest person who wins the hurdles. The fastest person, it doesn't necessarily win the hurdles. It's the same thing with the relays. The four fastest sprinters, they don't necessarily have to win the relays. It's about the baton chain. So in the hurdles, it's about basically sorting out your hurdles in front of you. Thanks so very much. You provided much needed commentary. I turned on my TV and listened to your coverage. Thank you so very much for journeying with Elaine. We appreciate it. All right. Thank you for that. Really thanks, Rose Red. The psychology, we and the world record can offset the entire field. Do you agree, Jassy? That's Kiros asking.
Do I agree? I'm not so sure I agree because I actually realized that let me say it like this. Usain Bolt never ran a world record in a semi-final. Sidney McLaughlin never ran a world record or competition record or any formal record in a semi-final. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price ran 10:93 in the semi-finals in the 100 at this World Championships. Camacho Quinn, since we're talking about the hurdles, Camacho Quinn ran 12.2 something to break the Olympic record in the semi-finals at Tokyo. In the final, she still won, but she ran with a slower time. So I disagree a bit with your statement, Kairos. But we'll see.
But do you think though? Because remember, so you don't.
No, I don't think so. No.
It's not. I'm going to posit something. It's not a case where you go out and you say, okay, I'm going to try and beat the world record, or I'm going to try and run my best race, especially in the hurdles, because it is so quick. It's very short as well. It's 100 meters and you have hurdles in front of you, literally, right? Sometimes you don't get the opportunity to you don't get the luxury of relaxing during this race. So you have to push through, because one slight lapse in concentration and you lose that race, right? So most times you'll find that, okay, the hurdlers, they don't check their shoulders until they're basically at the finish line. And when you get to the finish line, when you jump over the final hurdle, and by the time you look over your shoulder, you're already through the finish line. You get what I'm saying? So I think with the hurdle, it's a hit or miss sometimes because it's so condensed. So many hurdles there. Imagine Usain Bolt running a regular 100 meters. You run through the 100 meter, fine, but you don't have anything in front of you, so you can't even gauge if there's anyone on your shoulders. You can't gauge anything. You have to focus on the hurdles in front of you, because sometimes if you're trying to check if there's anyone over your shoulder or whatnot, if you're trying to actually gauge where you're at in the race, you might stumble over a hurdle. You get what I'm saying? So I think it's one of those where you just go out there every time and run your best race, right? Especially if you're in a semifinals and you're trying to get through to the final. You run your best race. In this occasion, turns out the best race was a world record, but I don't think it's going out there and going to smash the world record. No, I think she just went out and ran her best race, and she will need to replicate that again.
Yep.
They all need to clear and not clip. Yeah, Mr. Quinn. All right, so we have the predictions still coming. Keep the predictions coming in, folks. Keep the predictions.
And also drop your flags, guys. Drop your flags.
Yeah, we like seeing the flags. Drop the flags in the comment section. We have forward,
I have my flag. I have my flag here, so drop your flag in the comments.
I don't know where my flag is. Lost my flag.
Do you have one?
Mr. Yeah, I have.
Okay.
This guy, did you not see me with my flag the other night?
No, I didn't see a flag. I saw some paraphernalia around your neck.
Nah, that's my flag. I couldn't keep it in my hand the entire time. I had to find somewhere to put it that's comfortably enough so I could continue.
It's on your chest.
The same was subjective. A world record could also boost one confidence. Yeah. It all depends on the sprinter. Plus it's hurdles. Anything can literally.
Yes.
Bella Jane, I couldn't agree with you more, Bella Jane.
Yes.
Couldn't agree with you more.
Anything can happen, one mistake, and that's it. It is.
That's why I'm so scared of the hurdles.
Real divas would know about this.
We're scared of the hurdles, folks. Very scared. Y'all are funny. Come on, then Kendra. All right, keep the flags coming, folks. Keep the flags coming.
Keep the predictions. We're about 2-3 minutes out from the final of the 100-meter hurdles at the Oregon 2022 World Championships.
St. Thomas. A lot of Trini flags there. Hurdles can be a tricky race. The hurdle is always a tricky race. Always a tricky race. Always.
Yep. Big up Tan Thomas out of Trinidad and Tobago.
I remember, folks, the hurdles for the females a little bit shorter. The hurdles for the females are a little bit shorter than the males, okay? Than for the males. The race is also shorter, so don't worry. But when
we are 2 minutes out, so again, I'll make my usual exit and we'll return after the final.
Yeah, Jassy will be back, folks.
Just remember my predictions. I had Camacho Quinn first, Anderson second, and Amizan, the current world record holder.
I pinned it on the screen. Right there. I pinned it on the screen. Don't worry, it's there. It's there. Tune in lineup. Yep. So we have the athletes lined up now. We went through the names a little bit earlier. We'll go through it again. In lane 1, we have from Great Britain, Cindy Sember. In lane 2, Danielle Williams from Jamaica. In lane 3, Kendra Harrison from the United States. Lane 4, we have Amusan from Nigeria. Lane 5, Brittany Anderson from Jamaica. Lane 6, Alia Armstrong from the United States. In lane 7, we have Jasmine Camacho Quinn from Puerto Rico. And in lane 8, we have Charlton from Bahamas. Okay? All right. Just about ready. If you're in Toronto, there is a thunderstorm warning out. All right, guys, so please stay safe. Please stay safe. You remember what happened a couple of weeks ago when there was a thunderstorm. Shh. They're almost ready. Almost ready, folks. Let me see what's happening. Here we go, ladies. Lined up hurdlers are no joke. Smashed my knee in high school. And yes, it is. It is naturally marked. It is. I can hear it on my TV. It's ready. It's already. Mm-hmm. All right, Jasmine Camacho Quinn. Jasmine Camacho Quinn. She's been having a fantastic season. Very, very impressive this season. The Jamaican as well, Brittany Anderson. She has been doing extremely well this season. Amusan 1197, Harrison 1218, and Anderson 1226 Pro U services. All right, that sounds good. That sounds good. Camacho Queen, Roger Diaz. Ready. Oh no. No, Stephanie, it's just heavy rains. Just heavy rains. Wesley Gambill, Sember Fire. All right. Jasmine Camacho Queen. Daniel Williams from Jamaica. Lane 2. Nice. I'm glad Anderson's beside Amusan. Motivation. The United States Armstrong in 6. Nice. My Jamaican flag is on my window. Married with the US flag. I don't wish to be the one Harrison, 2 Amusan, and 3 Williams. All right. Ooh, it's crazy outside. I hear it. Oh, cool. Yeah, you hearing it? That's didn't know you could hear it, but yeah, we need the rain in Toronto as it's been extremely hot. It has. We've had a heat wave for the past couple of days, folks. Very hot. I think on Friday it was close to 40 at one point. And this is degrees Celsius for the folks in the United States. Okay. Damon Joseph's go on his goal, HESGOAL.com. Scroll down, it's on the left hand side. You'll see World Championship. Okay. All right, they're on their marks, folks. They're on their marks. Shh. Set. And they're off. Clean start for everyone. Brittany Anderson and Amusan pushing through the middle. Or is that Williams? Yep, Amusan running away with this one. Amusan running away. Woo! Jamaica secures it's 12.06, and the world record is lowered, folks. 12.06. Win reading plus 2.5, it seems. Anderson is in second, and Camacho Quinn is in third. So Amusan from Nigeria lowers her world record that was set in the semifinals, and that one goes down to yes. So 12.06, lowering it from 12.12. So none of the 2 U.S. athletes are on the podium. None of the 2 U.S. athletes are on the podium. We have Amusan in first with 12.06. We have, I think it's Brittany Anderson, and then it's Camacho Quinn in third. Win too high. You wear Adidas.
I'm back.
Jassy, 12.06. 12.06. Wow.
Onika claims that she got the prediction, I think. I'm checking any comments.
Harrison stumbled out of the blocks. All right.
Camacho Quinn got a horrible start.
Yeah, I think Camacho Quinn got bronze, no?
No, yes. So I got the top three right, and I got the silver medalist right. My first and third is the only thing. I still have some stripes. I still have some stripes. Remember, it's been a week of doing this consistency throughout. So don't
Yeah,
crucify me in the comments, please. I'm begging.
yeah. uh,
So I was slightly off, but it happens. This race, honestly, my predictions could have been wrong completely. The top three that I called could have all been off the podium because this one was going to be hot.
oh, so yeah, I think this was your prediction.
Yes. So swap. So yeah. So the results are Amizan in first and Camacho Quinn got third, right? And Anderson stayed
Yeah,
in second.
I don't remember my predictions, to be honest.
I think you had.
I don't remember my prediction.
You might have had it swapped. No, you had Anderson. You had Anderson because you said you wanted Jamaica to win a goal. Yes, you had Anderson first. You had the same top. You had the top three, but you had Anderson first, and maybe Camacho Quinn Amazon. I can't remember.
Yeah. Don't worry about being wrong. This was an upset. Ooh. Hey, my friend, what's the time? All right, so I have the times for you guys. Don't worry, I have the times. We'll go through it. So we have Toby Amison for gold, Brittany Anderson for silver, and Jasmine Camacho Quinn for bronze. In first place, Amison 12.06 is the time. For second, Brittany Anderson 12.23, and in third place, Jasmine Camacho Quinn 12.23 as well. Whoa. They will win this set.
It was winning legal low, so it was 2.5.
Yeah, I think the win was 2.5. So I'm not sure this will be an actual world record. No.
The limit is 2.0. So
right. So the wind, I have the official wind reading here. It's 2.524. So it's fast. The semifinal world record stands. So it's 12.12. This 12.06 will not stand. The crystal ball is very Jassy. The crystal ball is very foggy.
It's not foggy. You can't get it right all the time. But I've had a consistent week. We can agree on that.
Yeah.
Maybe I might have to shine the crystal ball before I come back on the live for the next series. Maybe I might just have to shine it.
Yeah. Congratulations to all the athletes who just ran the 100-meter hurdles. Anderson from Jamaica secured a silver medal, which is massive. World Championship bronze in the hurdles. Olympic bronze in the hurdles, and World Championship silver in the hurdles as well. Jassy, have you found my prediction? Onika, isn't that the same prediction? Or was she only sharing yours?
No, I think this time Onika said something different. I'm going to scroll and see if I could find it.
Yeah, I'm checking for it as well. Onika there.
I'm not seeing it on the. I might have to go onto YouTube myself.
I'm pulling down to see if I can find you, Onika.
Yeah, I'm not finding. I'm finding comments from Onika, but I'm not seeing her prediction. I'm seeing her talking about some other things.
Oh.
I can't find it.
All right, so I found it. So you have Amison.
Yes. We go.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So last night or night before when you implied that Onika was sending me notes? Are you going to imply that I send Onika notes this time? I was just wondering.
Well, she got it right. You didn't.
She did.
She got it right. But Likbo with Talo, I'm proud of my land. Proud of the land of my birth. Folks, remember we have the 4x4 coming up in just about 20 minutes. Just about 20 minutes of 4x4 for women, and then we have the 4x4 for males as well. Again, so Toby gets the bonus for breaking the world record. Yes, she does. Yes, she does, because the time in the semifinal was legal. So money off a run. these finishes so close. How do they tell Camacho? Look like third place to me. Did you know that the Nigerian that ran?
It was a clear third for between Anderson and Camacho.
Yeah. Because the times are the same.
About Camacho, Quinn, and Armstrong.
Yeah, they'll use the split time. Yeah.
But big up Brittany Anderson getting her first major medal. Congrats to her. And congrats to everyone.
Yeah. All right. Again, I'll run through the times for the 100-meter hurdles, and then I'll go over to the 4x4 start list. Then we'll run some predictions for those as well. Okay, so give me 1 second. Toby Amusan from Nigeria secures gold medal in first place with 12.06 seconds. This will not be a legal world record time because of the wind reading, which is plus 2.524. All right, so this is above the allowed wind reading. In second place, we have Brittany Anderson from Jamaica, 12.23. And in third place, from Puerto Rico, we have Jasmine Camacho Quinn. Okay. In fourth, we have Alia Armstrong. In fifth, Cindy Sember. In sixth, we have Danielle Williams from Jamaica. Kendra Harrison from the United States. Didn't she even finish? She was disqualified, apparently. Yeah. And we have Charlton from Bahamas finishing seventh. Just came in what's going on now. Yep. The 800 meters already took place. So that's for the information of the folks in the comment section. Remember, folks, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet done so, as we are aiming to get to 10,000 subscribers this evening. I haven't even checked since we started. Let's see how far along we are. Only where we could win too high. No, all the other times the wind is too high for this race. All right, so 270 away from 10,000 subscribers, folks. Let's keep those subscriptions coming in, okay? All right, going over to the start list for the 4x100, the 4x4, sorry. 4x4. I'm still stuck on the 4x100 from last evening.
Before you go to that, Toby said Toby did amazing. I just find that funny. I don't know if you've seen that comment.
Toby did what? Amazing.
The person that made the comment name is Toby, and they're talking about Toby.
Oh. No, I'm not seeing it. It's so far back. Or is it? Let's see. Probably I passed it.
It's very small. Toby did amazing.
Oh, yeah. I see it. Yeah. Yeah. Toby did amazing. Yeah. Toby Anderson did amazing. In fact, she did. The race was superb. I agree. Proper race.
I think all the times were faster than the bronze medal position in Tokyo. All the times. And then, Kendra Harrison got disqualified.
All right. We're going over to the 4x4. We have in lane 1. We have Botswana in lane 2. We have France in lane 3. We have Japan in lane 4. We have Czech Republic in lane 5. Belgium in lane 6. The United States in lane 7. Poland in lane 8. Jamaica. And hold on. This looks like it's the guys.
Yeah,
So the guys are going first, and the females will close the show. That should have been the case with even the 4x100 meters. I don't know. I just think it's a time now where the females are doing far better than the males, and they should be the headliners. That's just my opinion. I just think even with the 4x100 meters, I think they should have kept the females for last.
Agree.
Yeah. Yes, you do. You get paid for the championship record. Well, no, for world record. For world record, I think.
So you'll get 100K for the world record in the semis, and then 70K for the win.
For the win, yeah. I did a full video on it as well. The compensation packages for the athletes. I think all the athletes who are taking part, you get paid. I went through the compensation structure, and then the bonuses that you're getting as well. All right, so back to. Go ahead.
Was it compensation for half?
For what? I'm not hearing Jassy
connection.
pausing. I guess it's very good. You know his stuff. David, she lowered it 12.6, but it's not going to be ratified because it's legal win. Yeah. Jassy, you're pausing just now. I'm not sure what happened. I think Jassy is fully paused, folks. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. So, ooh, a little bit of shake there. 4x4 men, right? Yeah. Germany win the long jump. So, we will have Jassy back on in a second. We'll have Jassy back on in a second. All right. Having some problems with the connection. All right, so for the teams, Botswana, we have Ngozi, we have Scotch, Makwala, Isaac Makwala, that is Bayapo Ndori, that's their team of 4. For France, we have Jordier, we have Prevot, Boipa, and Anda. For Japan, we have Seto, Kawabata, Walsh, and Nakajima. For Czech Republic, we have Kurzek, Maslak, Desensky, Sorm. For Belgium, we have Borley brothers. We have Dylan Borley, Kevin Borley, Alexander Doom, and Watrin. For USA, we have Elijah Godwin, Michael Norman, Deadman, and champion Allison. For Poland, we have Klepaki, Zalowski, Zesnikacz, Duzinski. For Jamaica, we have Akeem Bloomfield, Nathan Allen, Javon Powell, and Christopher Taylor. And from Trinidad and Tobago, we have Dwight St. Hilaire, Jereem Richards, Shaquem McKay, and Guevara. Dolores, I think Jamaican women could win silver. Okay.
Is it better now?
Yep.
Okay, we're back.
All right, folks. So we have Jassy back. Jassy back off after some slight challenges with the connection. But Jassy, how are you feeling about the 4x4? There's a Trinidadian team here. Jereem Richards. Jereem, yeah.
Yeah, Jereem, Dwight St. Hilaire, Shaquem McKay, and Issa Guevara.
Yeah. Who you like in that team? Getting on the podium.
I think that's the best team we could have fielded. I'll say that. I'm very hopeful, and I hope the guys put on a good show. In terms of my predictions, I don't have them on the podium, to be honest.
You don't have them on the podium. All right. Yeah. That's good to see Jassy dropping his predictions with his head rather than his heart. So that's good. That's good. Whether it's called. This Kairos is telling you that Duplantis is tied for first now.
Okay, Duplantis is back in the lead. Nice. Thank you, Kairos.
I am hoping at least a bronze for Jamaica. All right. Hopefully we will get a gold in the 4. Well, I'll tell you something. If the Jamaicans can't get a medal in the 4x4, look out for the video that Halftime TV will be doing on the Jamaican men, because this is their last opportunity to get on the
last chance.
Final opportunity for the Jamaican men to get on the podium. They don't get on the podium in this one. That's it. That's it.
The plane to the podium is boarding soon.
You can officially say you don't even have to say Jamaica. You have to say Jamaican women. Yeah, say Jamaican women, because the men definitely nothing. I wasn't on last night. I think we lost because of the first handoff. What was your commentary, Janice Penny? That was my view as well, Janice. I did a video on it because I that's my opinion. I think that first handoff it messed up everything. And I'm not saying the other handoffs were good. The changeovers, they weren't clean, but the first one, it set everything in motion, because first one went off. You're focusing too much on it going into that second exchange, and then you get what I'm saying. It basically relays that. No pun intended, but it relays around the track.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, let's see. 1500 decathlon, you're wrong. Oral Tracy said Elaine run left the baton. USA for gold. Well, that's not what I saw when I watched it. That's not what I saw. That's not what I saw. I think Elaine fumbled that first handoff more than Kemba. It's not even about fumbling or handing off or whatever. I think when you change what's happening, then you're questioning and then you're overthinking it in the USA race. I'm not sure. You're overthinking it and then it ruins everything. Because if you're running to me and I don't fully trust you, then I'm paying too much attention on the actual changeover rather than on the race that's ahead. You get what I'm saying? So it's one of those. The men on the other hand have a better chance of getting a medal in the 4x4. Yep. Agreed, we wasted valuable seconds. It's a prediction, so let's wait and see. The women on the okay. All right, so keep those predictions coming in, folks. Do you think the Jamaican males will get a medal in the 4x4? Hold on, I think I still have a poll running. I need to switch that poll over, you know. I didn't even remember about it. We need to switch that poll over. I'll read the results of the poll and then we'll switch it over. Ooh. USA, Jamaica, Botswana. The coach fumbled. I think the males may get bronze. All right. Should never put the two weakest link back to back. Jamaica will make the podium. Okay. All right. I like that. Folks putting Jamaica on the podium now. I don't think they'll get on the podium, to be honest with you. They could possibly get third. Well, if they don't get third this time around, it's not a good look. Not a good look. If they don't get a medal, it's not a good look. The poor guys from Jamaica that are about to run must be nervous like never before. Yeah, yep. Big up Richpo, big up Richpo Sports, big up Richpo Sports. He's been on the channel a number of times as well. So shout out to Richpo, folks.
Shout out to the one and only Richpo Sports.
Who will run the 4x4 for Jamaica? Okay. So let me go back through the Jamaican team. I think we went through the various teams just now, but I'll go through it again. So Jamaica's team is Akeem Bloomfield, Nathan Allen, Javon Powell, and Christopher Taylor. That's the four from Jamaica. Akeem Bloomfield, Nathan Allen, Christopher Taylor, and Javon Powell. Okay? All right. Let's see. Don't worry, folks. I'm going to add a poll for this one. Oh, getting messages. Is she going to get another? I'm not sure. Unfortunately, Jamaica don't have a quarter miler with the pedigree of Bert Cameron anywhere in the development. All right, so for the poll that we had running, we had 335 votes, folks. What were your highlights from the World Championship? We had 49% saying the 100-meter sweeps. We had 20% saying world records, 20% saying upsets, and 11% saying visa issues. Okay, those are our four best team. All right, so end the poll. Let's end that one. We'll start another one. Will the Jamaican men yeah, I like that one. Or 4x4 are young. Okay, all right. I like those. Jamaican men wins a medal, but based on earlier performances. Okay, Brianna should have been in the relay as she had fresher legs than Kemba. And okay, what do you think of that approach, Jassy? Fresher legs than Kemba, and she had the fastest time in the heats. Elaine and Kemba had the slowest times. They shouldn't be running back to back. Remember, Kemba Nelson had a very long NCAA season. Brianna Williams, not so much as it relates to sprinting this season. Kemba beat her at the national trials. Kemba has a better personal best over 100 meters than her. So all that argument, if you're comparing both of them over a flat 100 meters, I think Kemba ticks all the boxes. But based on what Charlotte Brown is saying, fresher legs coming into the final. What are your thoughts on that?
That may be true because Brianna would have been more rested. But again, I still stand by the coach's decision to use the athletes based on the places at the trials. That's what trials is all about. And let's say had they gone with Brianna on the basis of don't fix what's not broken, and Jamaica still came second for some reason. Because if you remember in Tokyo, they did have a mishap between Brianna and Elaine on the second leg. So I understand what people are saying about Brianna having fresher legs because Kemba had a really long and grueling season as she was on the very intense NCAA circuit, but Kemba still managed to come second at the trials, even beating reigning Olympic champion Elaine Thompson-Herah, and she earned her spot. So I get the point about fresher legs, but I still understand and respect the coach's decisions to put Kemba over Brianna.
And let me even put this out there as well, folks, because we wouldn't be talking about this had the team won. And we said this at the top of the show yesterday, even before the relay happened. I'm not sure if you were on early, but for the first 30 minutes of the show last evening, we spoke about the lineups. We mentioned that if Jamaica loses this one, everyone will be talking about Kemba. If they win, no one will mention it, right? No one will mention it, right? Did we not? And if you
yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Here yesterday, you would recall we spoke about it at length because this would have been the only change to the team that won gold last year. So naturally, it's the easy target. It's the first place you want to point fingers because okay, this team won gold. Why are you switching it up? Why are you changing it? And I've said it time and time again too. The four fastest athletes, they don't necessarily equal you winning the gold medal in the relays, right? The four fastest, perfect, but that doesn't necessarily equal to you winning the gold medal. It doesn't guarantee you, right? It doesn't guarantee you winning. The race was close, though. Sharika ran an amazing leg. Yep. Also, Kemba ran for Oregon. Probably wanted to send her out with a bang. Okay. All right. Journey, exactly. All right. So, I think someone asked what the lineup was for the 4x4 for men for USA. So the US team is as follows: Elijah Godwin, Michael Norman, Bryce Dedman, Champion Allison. Silver for the 4x4. Okay, silver 4x4 for men. We're just about 7 minutes away, folks. Don't worry, just about 7 minutes.
7 minutes. Should drop the prediction soon.
Yeah, better yet. Let's drop it now. Then let's drop it now. I think we've been on par so far when it comes on to the predictions. Remember, folks, hit the subscribe button. Let's get us to 10,000 subscriptions before the night ends. I think we can do it tonight. You won't see me for another couple of days, and then we'll do it again. But smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet done so. Let's keep those coming in, okay? So far we have 74 votes. Will the Jamaican males get a medal? We have 74 votes, 62% saying yes, and we have 38% saying no.
Interesting.
38% saying no. Why was Abby Steiner removed from the 4x4? I'm sure.
We can't answer that.
To be honest, Elaine needed to be on the third leg. She was not having a great world championship and needed to gain confidence from an experienced Shelly and bringing the baton to her. Okay. All right. Good night. Good night, Shelly and Richard.
Yeah.
Penny, my highlight of the championship. All right, don't worry, folks. We'll get to the highlights of the championship a little bit later on as well, too. We'll speak about the top 3 moments from both the males and the females. So if you have thought about them, put them down on paper. We'll discuss them a little bit later on in the show. All right. So we're gonna do the 4x4 for men, 4x4 for women, and then we'll have it's a casual chat for maybe 20 minutes after the show, 30 minutes max, where we'll go through the top 3 moments for men, top 3 moments for women at the World Championship, and then we'll call it a wrap. All right, USA.
Okay.
All right. So your predictions.
Okay, for the men 4x4, in 3rd place, Jamaica. So I have them on the podium.
Ooh, Jamaica.
I have them on the podium.
Jamaica. Boom. All right, so Jamaica in 3rd. In 2nd place.
In 2nd place, Belgium. And in 1st place, America.
All right. So the United States 1st, Belgium 2nd, and Jamaica in 3rd, right?
Yep.
All right.
Remember you heard it here first? I said you remember you heard it here first.
Yeah, so USA, Jamaica, Belgium, that's from Denise. Can someone write down Jassie's predictions? Let me pin it on the screen, please. Let me see if I can write it down too. You said USA 1st,
Belgium 2nd, and Jamaica 3rd.
USA 1st, Belgium 2nd, Jamaica 3rd.
In the pole vault, Duplantis is in the lead with a 6-meter clearance.
Duplantis is all set for winning gold there.
Yeah.
And Jamaica 3rd, right?
Yep. The Crazy P has it. Crazy P said Jassy said USA, Belgium, Jamaica. Yep, that's exactly what I said. So you can pin Crazy P's comment, which is my predictions.
All right. So
you wrote it. Yeah, pin yours.
Yeah. All right. So
do you beg to differ?
Yeah, I'm always different. You know this.
Yeah.
You know this. So I have USA for 1st. Okay. I'm gonna put Belgium in 2nd, and in 3rd, I'm gonna put Japan.
Oh, they actually did surprise people in the qualifying round.
I'm gonna put Japan in 3rd. All right, so the same way yours is, but I'm having Japan in 3rd.
Okay.
I think I've had my hopes up so much times this World Championship with the Jamaican males, and I've been left disappointed. No more. I think this is the first time I'm counting them for medal in my predictions. I didn't have them in the 4x1. I wasn't on for the 100-man show, and they had nobody in the 2. Yeah.
The athletes in the 4, I didn't bet on it. This is the first time I'm betting on, putting Jamaica in the predictions. I don't bet, just putting it out there. If you want to bet, you feel free to take my advice.
All right. Sounds good. The votes are heating up. 112 votes so far. We have 57% saying Jamaican men will get a medal. We have 43% saying no, they won't. So we're keeping an eye on the polls as well. This feels like an election. Time for the men. Can you give us a recap of the countries represented in the 4x4? Sure, I'd be more than happy to.
Before you do that, I'm just gonna make my exit, all right?
All right, no worries, Jassy, no worries. So for the 4x4, we have Botswana in lane 1, France in lane 2, Japan in lane 3, Czech Republic in lane 4. In lane 5, we have Belgium. In lane 6, the United States of America. In lane 7, Poland. Lane 8, Jamaica. And in lane 9, Trinidad and Tobago. I want to trick. I don't think. Can I just a little bit later, Richard? A little bit later, I'll send it across because I have to try and send the link now through Instagram, and I'm using the phone. Now, halftime, you and I have similar medalists. All right, Onika. All right. So Onika and I have similar medalists. I like that because Onika usually gets her stuff right. Last chance for the Jamaican men to get a medal. Yes, this is the final chance. 127 votes in. Folks, remember, keep your votes coming in. The polls are still running. Will the Jamaican males get a medal? And remember, this particular race is the final opportunity to do so. This final opportunity to do so. So we're going through the lineups. We have Botswana in 1, France in 2, Japan in 3, Czech Republic in 4, Belgium in 5, United States in 6, Poland in 7, Jamaica in 8, and Trinidad and Tobago in 9th. Style by Amore says, you give up on the championship. USA, Botswana, Czech Republic. All right, Barrymore, that sounds good. So I'm tearing on the Jamaican men. Who's tearing them down now? Folks, if you're tearing down the Jamaican men in the comment section, don't tear them down. They'll come back better. Have faith in... Yeah, but faith only goes so far. The faith only goes so far. Staying in the 4x4. I'll go through the 4x4 list for women in a second, all right? We need a miracle. I think Trinidad may get on the podium. Janice, well, the Trinidadian says no. He doesn't think they'll get in. Pray for our men. Don't be surprised if US doesn't win. Hello, the Jamaican men are going to use everything in their power tonight to get on the podium. So my prediction, Jamaica first, US second, Trinidad third. Oh, nice. K-Dreams. I like that one, K-Dreams. I like that one. Let's hope you're right, K-Dreams. Let's hope you're right. And only hope, however, I don't think Jay getting anything. Okay. Still upset about the mixed relay and not getting a medal. Okay. Our quarter milers are too short. All right, so they're on their marks, folks. Set. And they're off. The relays are on their way. This is a 4x4, folks. The 4x4 relay. Trinidad and Tobago, USA, Czech Republic, Botswana, France, Japan, Jamaica, Belgium. Let's see. As they approach 200 meters, folks, Trinidad and Tobago seems as if they're in the lead, but the United States are in the lead, followed by Trinidad and Tobago. Jamaica is in third, but remember, it's a 4x4, so you still have to complete it. Paying attention. So USA hands off the baton first, Trinidad second, Belgium third. The chasing partner, the United States, they're way ahead of the rest. United States way ahead of the rest. Everyone else chasing. So as it stands now, US in first, Belgium in second, France in third. Jamaica looks as if they're closing down. Trinidad and Tobago is in second now. Jamaica is in third. As all the athletes are in one lane. United States pushing away just about maybe 30 meters from the rest of the pack. Jamaica is in second, pushing through Nathan Allen, trying to overtake Trinidad and Tobago's Jareem Richards. Nathan Allen switches around. Jamaica switches the baton. United States in first. Trinidad and Tobago in second in that lap. But as it stands now, Jamaica is in second. The United States still in first. Trinidad and Tobago is in third, followed by Belgium in fourth. So Trinidad and Tobago chasing the Jamaican. Belgium just about closing the gap now. Seems as if they're going to make their move as we approach the 200-meter mark in this one. Jamaica in the form of Powell pushing through for the final 100 meters of the third lap here. Yep, pushing through. The US pushing, and that's the final exchange. US switches over. Christopher Taylor for Jamaica receives a baton. He's in second place. Belgium is in third. Japan is in fourth. The hopes of a nation, they rest on Christopher Taylor's back as it comes down to the male 400 meter. Belgium in third. Japan is in fourth. Jamaica is in second. Does he have enough in the tank is a big question as we approach it. Christopher Taylor, this is 200 meters to go, just about 100 meters to go now. Belgium in Belgium in third, Jamaica is in second. Jamaica pushing through. Woo! Yes! Christopher Taylor secures second for Jamaica. Belgium in third. And the Jamaican men have broken the jinx. They've gotten a medal. They're on the podium. Christopher Taylor with an incredible race to ensure that the Jamaican males leave the World Championship with a medal. Congratulations to Christopher Taylor. Congratulations to the United States. They secured gold medal in this one, and Belgium in third.
Close again.
Jassy.
Yeah.
Jassy, you got it mixed again, Jassy.
You what?
I say you got it mixed.
Yes, slightly off.
You got it mixed, Jassy. You got it mixed.
Slightly off. But I told you Jamaica would be on the podium.
Yeah, you
did. Imagine a Trinidadian had to tell you Jamaica would be on the podium.
That's what happens. We're trying to reason with logic, and logic didn't spell well for the Jamaicans this time.
No, I expected them. I said they're leaving with something.
Yeah, they pushed through. I think Japan was fourth, no?
Yes, Japan was fourth.
Yeah, so not that far away. But yeah, we're leading for US 4x4, 2 minutes 56.1.
First leg from Team USA, a 43-8 split. That might have been the fastest split for a first leg in a 4x4. It was very good.
Yeah.
Good win, I believe, from
Jamaica. Surprise it. Congrats. Let's pin Denise Smith. Denise Smith was holding the entire nation's faith in her hands. Big up Denise. Are you guys not seeing it? The Jamaican men came in second. Yeah, they did.
Well, to any Jamaicans on the stream, I told you you're going to get a medal. So if you're feeling nice to treat me to a nice trip to Jamaica for 5 days, feel free. I have time. I will make time.
Talk to him and them. Yeah.
At sandals. You could put me up in sandals.
Sandals. Whoa, this guy. Belgium getting on the podium again. Nice. Yes. I expected the Belgians to get on the podium. I expected them, and they did just that. I think Jamaica had an incredible run. Jareem Richards from Trinidad, his leg was as well.
Always the leg was a solid second leg. He does really well on that leg.
His leg was good. So we had the polls in. Majority was right. Majority was right. We asked the folks what are their thoughts on Jamaica getting on the podium, and they shared it. And Jamaica did in fact get in through the males, which is good. We enjoy being wrong sometimes. So let's run through. We had 179 votes. 60% said yes, the Jamaican men will get a medal, and we have 39% saying no. All right. So 39% say no, 60% basically 61% saying yes. Who came in third place? We'll run through the entire list right now, folks. Well done, men. Yes, definitely. I'm so proud of the guys because so many disappointments when it comes down to Jamaican men this season. Yes. We wanted something to celebrate.
We salute the men for bringing home something for their country.
Yep. All right. While that loads, let me see. Okay, so the results. All right. Go ahead.
In the comments, guys, if you think the crystal ball still needs shining, let me know how you're feeling about my crystal ball. You think it needs some more polishing, or it's good? It's good enough for tonight. What do you think? Anyways, back to you.
All right, no worries. So, in 5, we have number of folks were asking if Alison Felix would have been running the 4x4 finals. That's not the case, folks. That's not the case. So we have Sydney McLaughlin, we have Britton Wilson, we have Abby Steiner, and we have Talitha Diggs. That's the US team for the 4x4. From Great Britain, we have Orugo, Jürgen, Knight, and Nielsen. From Canada, we have McDonald, Stivern, we have Sherrar and Constantine. From France, we have Lacoste, Grebo, Silla and Brazier. From Italy, Polinari, Temilad, Folorusso, and is this Troiani and Mangione. Yep, they're going to lose. From Jamaica, we have Candice McLeod, Genevieve Russell, Stephanie Ann McPherson, and Cherokee Young. And from Switzerland, we have Lemons, Nadenberger, and Farr and Geiger. Let's hear your predictions, Jossie. I won't even wait long. But 5 minutes to go.
5 minutes ago. Okay, let me get into it one time. I'll start with first and go down to third.
Yeah.
On top, I have the United States winning.
Yeah.
In second place, I have the Jamaicans, and in third place, I have the United Kingdom.
All right. Yeah, I think. All right, I'm gonna have Jamaica for gold in this one. Yeah. All right, so Jamaican
with Sidney McLaughlin on the anchor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say Jamaica.
Okay.
Jamaica gold in this one. The United States silver, and Great Britain in third. I'm playing devil's advocate this time because I had Jamaica in second, and I heard Jassy say Jamaica in second. so let me just say Jamaica for gold for this one. Jamaica for gold. Let's right the wrongs of the 4x1, ladies. Let's right the wrongs of the 4x1.
You never know. You never, because this, as you said that, it reminds me of the 2015 4x4 World Championship when Norvin William Mills closed down the gap on Francina McGorry of USA, and nobody expected Jamaica to win the gold. So anything is possible in a final. I always say that.
USA, Great Britain, and then Jamaica. All right. Naturally Mar working with Naturally Mar.
Onika has my prediction. She wrote down what I said. USA from Jamaica, from Great Britain.
All right. USA is taking this one easily. Belgium. All right. The 39% that vote against Jamaica winning medal need to give you the 1 week trip, my brother.
Yes, Natasha. Yes, Natasha.
Yeah,
I told you all. They will get the medal. Sandals.
Yeah.
I'm Stewart, if you're watching, I'm here.
I think Duplant is just one gold, you know.
Surprise.
I think it's all but confirmed now. I'm just proud of her, man. I'm proud of them too. Proud of them. I think they celebrate that silver medal.
Yes.
I agree with your argument, Jassy. You had what? USA, Jamaica, and then Great Britain, no?
Yeah, for the women,
Yeah. USA, Jamaica, Great Britain. Thank God, Crazy IC, who won the 110 hurdles. 110 hurdles? Grant Holloway.
And Trey Cunningham, and then the Spanish athlete. I really can't remember his name, so my apologies there.
Grant Holloway for gold.
Yep.
All right, let's run another poll. I like this poll. I like these polls. Ooh. All right, so the race is about to start.
I'll make my exits. Guys, don't remember remember my predictions. And I'll see you all soon.
All right, Jassy, in a minute. I knew the boys would medal. Let's run through the comment section. As a matter of fact, let me go through the starters in the meantime. Let's go through the starters. So the 4x400 meter relays for women. And we have Switzerland in lane number 1, Italy in lane number 2, Belgium in 3, Jamaica in 4, the United States in 5, Great Britain in 6, Canada in 7, and in 8 we have France. Whoa, this looks kind of sticky. The women's style by more. The women's is 100 meter. And we had Toby Amison from Nigeria. She won. Brittany Anderson from Jamaica was second, and Jasmine Camacho Quinn from Puerto Rico was third. Don't see USA losing, not with McLaughlin running. I knew the boys would medal. Jossie, you need to get new crystal ball. I assist you with it. Grant Holloway. Yep. Compare the woman 4x1 silver felt like a loss on the 4x4. True, Onika. True, definitely Onika. Definitely Onika. That one it felt like a goal. Felt like a goal. Nobody tightened up. The guys are on perfect legs. So you have Denise, all right, Jamaica, Great Britain, Canada. Denise, you don't have the United States in this one, any at all? All right. Let's see. I'm still going through the comments. They're really pushing this Steiner girl to get 2 gold medals. Oh, well, hopefully Jamaica can get the silver. Jamaica didn't put any of her top athletes. Okay. And Steiner, the gold is secure. All right. If Abby ran so many races for the year, how come she is in the relays? There's excuses when they lose, especially. All right. Jamaica will have to settle for a second. They say recovering Felix is done for. More ran an hour ago. Who else would run? All right. She have great stamina to still be running. I give her that. Ooh. Very proud of our men's relay 400-meter team. Predict USA will fumble. But Duplantis failed, but is in first. Yeah, he just failed to clear. Let's go. Abby Steiner is there. The cameras can't come off Abby Steiner. I'm not sure what's happening. The cameras aren't coming off Abby Steiner. All right, folks, they're about to start. They're about to start. It's already. What did 2 Dominican Republic female quarter miles running from 400 meter? Anyone? Christopher Daly Sharika will be missed. Let's go. All right, so running through the lanes. France in 8, Canada in 7, Great Britain in 6, United States in 5, Jamaica in 4, Belgium in 3, Italy in 2, and Switzerland in 1. All right. The hype machine behind Abby is real. She's humble, though, so I can't even be mad. True. The press for the Jamaican women know for gold. Thank you. All right, Denise. All right. Yeah, for that bit just now, the cameras weren't coming off Abby Steiner. Oh, Diggs is an amazing woman. McLeod. Candice McLeod. All right, Abby is America's great hope. Okay. Lane 4, lane 5. Yeah. I got the same team medal. All right, Crazy P. USA is the winner of the 4x4. USA keep using strategy to win most of the top races. It just didn't work out for the men 4x1. And then because they always messed up. Okay, they're starting. Yeah, they're about to start, folks. They're about to start. Don't worry. With a championship record. Let's pray for the Jamaican men. All right, Lemons. They switch from Shakari to Abby. You know, Allison for USA. Abby's talented, but they have been doing too much. And in the USA, know exactly why. All right. All right, Rockcliffe Neal. Yeah, the cameras aren't coming off Abby Steiner. Why? There's Sydney McLaughlin out there. Sydney McLaughlin is a world record holder in the hurdles. And all I can see on my television, every 10 seconds, the camera is on Abby Steiner. All right, they're on their marks, folks. And they're off. Candice McLeod from Jamaica is in the first leg. Diggs from the United States is in the first leg as well. So as of now, Diggs is leading. McLeod is in second. Great Britain is in third. So McLeod has overtaken Diggs of the United States. Great Britain is in third. But remember, folks, you have to get the battens around. Have to get the battens around. Have to get the battens around. So let's see who switches first. So Abby Steiner gets the baton first. Abby Steiner gets the baton first. She's currently leading the pack. Jamaica chasing. Well, Jamaica is overtaken now in the form of Geneva Russell. So Geneva Russell and Abby Steiner, first and second. Abby Steiner is in first. Geneva Russell is in second. Great Britain is in third. This is a long leg for sure. Jamaica is in first. So Geneva Russell chasing Abby Steiner. Let's see if she will overtake and pass the baton first. So Geneva Russell hands off the baton. Jamaica falls back to third now. Jamaica is in third. The United States in first. Great Britain in second. Jamaica is in third. As Jamaica closes the gap, currently in second, pushing through. 200 meters left in this one. The United States leading by just about 15 meters. Jamaica is in second, followed by Great Britain in third. The United States will definitely be passing this baton first unless something dramatic happens. But Jamaica 15 to 20 meters behind. And Sydney McLaughlin gets the baton first. And she is off. She is off with a 20 meter gap. It's impossible for Sydney to lose this one. Great Britain is in third. Simple. The cameraman likes Abby, Marianne Parish. All right, so Jamaica 15 meters behind. Jamaica 15 meters behind, 17 meters behind, 18 meters behind, 19 meters, 20 meters behind. Sydney McLaughlin winning this one easily. Jamaica is in second and Great Britain in third. Jossie getting his prediction spot on again. Sydney McLaughlin runs through 3 minutes 17.79 seconds, wins it. Jamaica secures second and Great Britain secures third. Yay!
There's only one way for this World Championship to end, and that was for me to end with the right order in the Curtain Closer event.
True.
It was a good race.
I think this was one of the easier predictions, though. I think this.
No, 4x4 is very tricky. I didn't know if it was easy or not.
Yeah. I think this was one of the easier predictions for you, though, Jossie.
I don't beg to differ.
Yeah, no, I think this one was one of the easier ones. Right? I think this one was one of the easier ones.
Bella Jane, Jossie's prediction make a comeback. Of course. Yeah, man. It's no self. I have to get our trip to Jamaica.
Yeah, like someone FedEx the crystal ball in, John Frank. Yeah, someone FedEx in that crystal ball. But Jamaica did well, so silver in both the male and the female 4x4. We congrats to the men for medaling. Yes. We are happy for the men. Duplantis is doing his thing again. Let's see if he's able to clear. She would never catch McLaughlin. No, but as soon as McLaughlin got it, I'm like, okay, it's over. It's over.
Yeah, when I was watching the race, I was just like, okay, they're in my order. Stay in that order. Order.
I mentioned it on here as well. I'm like, okay, this is the order that Jossie predicted. Let's hope it stays that way.
Yes. But Cherokee ran a good ankle leg.
Ooh, it's done. It's done. Duplantis cleared it.
So is that a new world record or
I
competition
think,
record?
oh, he even flicked. Yeah, I think that should be a record.
Lovely, lovely. What a night.
World
What a
record,
way to
yep.
close the final night.
Yep, world record from Duplantis. 6.21 meters. 6.21 meters. The
6.21?
Yep, 6.21 meters. The Swede doing what the Swede does.
Phenomenal.
The new world record. Amazing stuff from Duplantis there. Amazing stuff. The guy even gave a cartwheel. Great games. Yeah. All right, so we just saw Duplantis world record. We just saw Stephen McLaughlin close the 4x4. We saw what she did in the 400-meter hurdles as well. World record after world record when it comes on to Sydney. I think every time she takes the track, it's a world record. Amazing takeaways from these championships. So now we're gonna throw the question out there now to you, the viewers and the subscribers. What were your top 3 moments for males and top 3 for females at these World Championships? Let us know. As a matter of fact, I'll even go as far as to share a link so you guys can come on and share your views. You can share it in the comment section as well, But I'm going to share the link to this stream so you can come on and you can share your view as well. All right, so this is the final episode for now.
For now.
For now, until the Commonwealth Games kick off. So let us know in the comment section how Neil does Abby do it, races and still gets first. All right, let us know. Top 3 moments for females, top 3 moments for males at the World Championships. Let's hear them. Jossie, we'll start with you. Go. The top 3 moments for females.
Top 3 moments for females. Sydney McLaughlin in the 400-meter hurdles with another world record. That was one of my top 3. Rojas getting another world title in the triple jump. That was her 3rd world title in a row. And then Shericka Jackson in the 200 with a competition record of 21.45, and she's now the 2nd fastest woman ever in the 200 meter and the fastest woman alive. So those were my top 3 moments on the women's side.
So you have Sydney,
Rojas in the triple jump,
Rojas and
Shericka
Jackson. Yeah, I think top 3 moments for me on the female side. Yeah, top 3 performances on the female side. I think I'll give Sydney one, definitely. I think with Sydney it's a given. She continues to impress. She's so humble. I don't know. It seems as if she's religious as well at the end, and not that this has anything to do with it, but I think it contributes to her humility when it comes to her winning and still being graceful. She's always gracious in her victories. I don't know. She brings something different, and we like to see the big personalities in sports and in athletes and all of that. And to see that Sydney McLaughlin is doing so well, and yet she's still taken aback by all the glory that is coming her way. I think that is definitely my number 1. Number 2, I have Shericka Jackson, and I have Shericka Jackson primarily because Shericka Jackson coming into these World Championships, she was the bronze queen for a whole lot of folks. Everyone had her as basically the next person. It was either Shelley and Fraser Price or Elaine Thompson-Herah, and then Shericka Jackson. So she was the other one. Talking about rivalries, you're talking about Spring Queen. It was always between Shelley and Elaine, and then it was almost as if Shericka Jackson was an afterthought. So I think Shericka Jackson coming into these championships and proving that, hey, I'm not the queen. I can actually win races as well.
Yes.
I don't always settle for consolation. Sometimes I'm at the top of the podium, and I think winning her first gold medal as well in these championships, first individual gold medal, I think it's hats off to Shericka, and I think she did exceptionally well. She is my number 2 for this championship. And number 3, and I have the same as you. Just a different order. Number 3, I have Yulimar Rojas from Venezuela, and we all know the obvious reasons. It's almost as if she, I don't know, she pushes boundaries when it comes down to the jump, and just when you think, okay, she can't go any further, she does it again and again and again. And in the triple jump, like, you have days where you come out and you do something out of this world, and you're like, wow, I just did that. With Yulimar Rojas, I think it's now customary for her to come out and jump out of the sandpit, and she's currently making it so easy right now. She's currently making it so easy. It's unthinkable. So my order again: Sydney in 1, 2 Sharika, and 3 Rojas. All right. Big up everyone in the comment section. Let's hear what you guys have to say. Let's hear what your thoughts are. Let's hear your top 3 moments from the women at the World Championships, and then we'll go over to the males. All right. So let's see what the folks have in the comment section for medals today. Facts. God bless you all. Thank you. Halftime. You're welcome. You're welcome. Sharika is my girl. Sharika for the 200-meter runner. Abby is bionic woman. Jamaica silver men.
Just now, shouts to Abby Steiner for having a long collegiate season, and still she did not get an individual medal at these championships, but she still put on a solid performance in the 2 relays, and to do that after this was her 57th race tonight. So shouts to Abby Steiner. She's an honorable mention for her efforts throughout the championships and throughout the entire season.
Yeah. Full Rev was saying that Shelly got number 5 and no mention. No, we have the honorable mentions coming in a Full Rev. We're just picking out the top 5 moments for each of us at these World Championships. Takeaway moments, and I've invited you, the viewers and the subscribers, to share yours as well, and we'll go through those as well. I tell people here in Argentina that one of the reasons Jamaica is so good is because for many years we were living in the shadow of the United States. Merlin Otti, I missed the rest. Merlin Otti was the only one carrying the Jamaica flag. All right, so Toby had McLaughlin, Sharika, and then Toby, top 3. Well, nice. We saw what Toby did earlier on today. Big performance in the semifinal, world record, and she did even one better in the final. And sadly, the wind was there, so it kind of threw stuff off. All right, performance in the semifinal, world record, and she did even one better in the final. And sadly, the wind was there, so it kind of threw stuff off. All right.
You have to mute. Yeah. You mute. You have to mute. Yeah.
Oh Lord, I won't do that now.
What's your top 3 performance from the women, Chetty, at these championships? Can you hear me? From the women, Chetty.
Blessings, man, and good night. Good night. My 3, definitely Sydney McLaughlin. For somehow I still appreciate our 1, 2, 3. And I give the 3rd one to Shelly again, because for me,
good night. My 3, definitely Sydney McLaughlin. For somehow I still listen another device. You have to mute the other device. And
okay, and then I give to Shelly again, because
all right, so Shelly, folks, if you're calling in, please ensure that you mute the other device that you're watching on, because there's a horrible feed. So Shelly, please call back. Please call back and ensure you mute the device that you're watching the show on. All right, so folks, you can continue calling in. We're sharing our prediction or takeaways, for the women top 3 performances from the women at the World Championships. Then we'll move over to the males. I think Chetty had Sydney. Let's see if I can add Chetty again. Can you hear me now, Chetty? Can you hear me, Chetty?
Yes, man, I'm hearing.
We'll move over to the males. I think Chetty had device not muted. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pin the link on the screen, folks. I'm gonna pin the link on the screen, so if you want to join us, you can join. And then I'll give everyone the opportunity to call in and share their views for their top 3 moments. All right. Tonight's the final night. We're giving everybody the opportunity to.
Yes. All our loyal fans and viewers.
Yeah, because you've been listening to us throughout the entirety of these championships.
We thank you for inviting or virtually welcoming us into your living rooms, your bedrooms throughout the entirety of these championships. And we're glad you listened and subscribed and liked and shared. And we really appreciate your support.
All right. Yep. All right. So let's see. We have Richpo. Hello. Good evening, Richpo. How are you doing?
Give thanks, halftime. Give thanks, guys, the viewers and subscribers. All is well. What a tremendous end to the World Championships from a Jamaican perspective and overall from an athletics perspective. A wonderful World Championships from Eugene, Oregon, where performances have really left us with an insatiable appetite for more of the same. We look forward to so much more. A fantastic championship. I like the question that you posed. Top 3 male and female.
Performance for women.
I'm going to go, not left field, I'm going to go Toby Emerson, 100 meters hurdles, to beat that stellar cast. Outstanding performance. I mean, here in Britain, the BBC studio hosts and panelists, they can hardly believe, including Colin Jackson, can hardly believe what they've seen. But Emerson, her hurdling speed, phenomenal. And to beat the likes of Camacho Quinn, and Harrison and a stellar field, fantastic performance. I'd tie her with Sharika Jackson. Sharika Jackson's performances in the entire championships have been absolutely outstanding. Athin Mo of America, 800 meters. I think that she had the weight of the world. America very much constitutes the world, but there was so much more. The Kenyans, the British were on her case. I don't think she was 100% in shape. She'd been a little under the weather in the American Championships, and she came into this, the huge favorite. But she showed her fight, her determination, and Keely Hodgkinson of Britain. She came in going for gold, and we saw another side of Athin Mu. She showed determination, fortitude, came up with a world-leading time. Fantastic for Athin Mu. On the last day when everyone was expecting her, the darling of American athletics, to come through. She showed resolve. If for a split second she'd said, you know, Keely wants it a bit more, I can't hang on to him, she would have lost that race. A fantastic gold medal performance. And Faith Kipyegon from Kenya, women's 1500 meters. She was taken to deep waters. By Sagai and Laura Muir, amongst others, in the 1500 meters. But she came out.
So hold on, Richpo. So your top 3 is Sharika, tied with Sydney.
Tied with Emerson of Nigeria.
Okay, so Sharika tied with Emerson. Number 2,
Athin Mu, 800 meter.
And number 3,
Faith Kipyegon, women's 1500 meters.
Faith Kipyegon. All right, thanks. Let me, because we're gonna get back to the reasoning. We just want to ensure that everyone gets their top 3 in. All right. Yeah. I say Nigeria. Okay. Shady is back. Let's hope he has muted his device now.
Yeah, you ready?
All right, Shady, go ahead.
Sure. You hear me, right?
You're much better now.
Okay, great. So I was saying that good night again, everybody. I was saying that I give the first one to Sydney. And for some reason, again, I still appreciate our one, even though we kind of know it, but the 1, 2, 3, still appreciate it. And for some reason, I give the third one to Shelly over Sharika.
Okay.
The fact that Shelly had never run that sub time before, and it was kind of obvious that Sharika was going to win, and most person was looking for Shelly to probably come fourth, putting even Steiner before her. But the fact that she run such a great time to get the silver medal.
In the 200 meters, right?
Yes, man.
Oh, okay. All right.
The fact that she rode the sub 22 to get the silver, I cannot choose that over the gold.
All right. So you have Shelly, you have Sydney, and who was number
1, 2, 3.
Sharika, 1, 2, 3.
No, I have the 100 meter 1, 2, 3.
100 meter 1, 2, 3. Yeah, sorry about
that. Right.
All right. Keep those calls coming in, folks. Keep those calls coming in. We're listening to your opinions. Let me go over to the comment section. Suzette Francis says Sharika, Shelly, and Sydney. All right, nice. Sydney world record is number 1 for me. I would have had Sharika number 1 if it was close to 21:34. Nice. Your son is good this time. All right, so I guess that's for Shelly. Nigerian who broke the world record twice, Sydney and Sharika. Okay. The second time around, I don't think that one will be ratified because of the wind, but we get the idea. I put Steiner in my top 3. She came on late notice and won gold and back-to-back nights, subbing in 100 meter distance and 400 meter distance on dead legs. All right, what do you think of that, Jossie?
Was it really late notice to hurdle? That's what I'm gonna say. It is still I gave her honorable mention because it's still impressive to see her run those good legs and both the 4x1 and 4x4 after the long season she had. But I'm not too sure that it was late notice to her. I'll say that. I'm not too sure.
All right, fair enough. Jossie sharing his view. Sydney world record, Sharika 21:46, and Steiner bionic woman performances. All right. What do you make of Abby Steiner, Chetty? Can you hear me?
Yes, man. Well, for me, I really like her now because I've been watching the collegiate round, so I have seen her, and I figured that she wasn't going to do well. She did better than I thought, to be honest, because the collegiate round is really a lot. And to see her just running, I expect her to kind of, weary down a bit. But she did better than I thought, so I appreciate her for that. And I do like her.
All right. Rich folks.
And I agree. For some reason, I agree with her $2 million sign, Yeah, man, I really like that, to be honest.
We've never questioned the $2 million signing on. We posed the question to viewers what their thoughts were, but I think good prospect. She's shown that, okay, again, 22 years of age, and for those who don't know, she's multi-talented as well because she's a football player.
Right, and not even just that too, but because to see a little white girl I can run up and down, so it just bring a new light to it, because we expect all the black girls them to just run up and win. But just to see that it's a little different, and I appreciate that.
Okay, all right. Point taken. Ghostface, Sydney record, Steiner in the relays, and Lyle. Okay, I guess that's the top 3. Shelly has to be there as she became. Okay, quality championship, and guys made it great for me. I enjoyed myself immensely. Jossie, see you in Boston in the winter. I think Jossie is trying to get a trip to Jamaica.
In Boston, somebody said?
Yeah. Marianne Parish.
Marianne. Is there a Boston in Jamaica?
There's a Boston jerk. I think that happens in Portland.
Okay, but maybe that's what she's referencing.
Okay. A Big Ten. All right. Deshaun Wills, if we put Sharika on the 4x4, we would have won. What are your thoughts on that?
No.
No.
No. maybe closer, closer. Yes, win. No.
All right, all right.
I totally agree with you, bro.
All right. Is this? I don't. Haladin. I'm just gonna work with the last name. I'm not trying to pronounce the first name because I hate getting folks' names wrong. Top females, women's 200, 400-meter hurdles, and 100-meter hurdles for men. High jump for. I'm not sure what's happening there. I think they're listing a number. Onika saying Boston in Portland. Yeah, no, the Boston jerk. Now Jamaica wouldn't have Steiner, Wilson, McLaughlin was too much. She tired. All right. We've mentioned time and time again that the collegiate athletes are worn out. They're tired. They're exhausted, having run so much races this season. I think we spoke about Kemba when we were talking about the relays a little bit earlier on. Yet we see Abby Steiner, who came in the 4x1, guided them. Well, she helped them to get to gold. She came in the 4x4 as well, and she played a pivotal role in the team securing gold again. So, what are your thoughts on the collegiate burnout excuse?
Personally, I've been following the NCAA the last couple of seasons a little closer than usual, and I've got to say that it's a tough season. I mean, a lot of competitions, a lot of races, tough competitions, sometimes doubling up in more than one event, and it can leave a mark. America had like the likes of Cambria Sturgis and Tamara Clark, who were fancied to do well in the Tokyo Olympics, but they didn't even make the team. And they struggled in the sprints, so it can leave a legacy. There was a couple of collegiate athletes who have performed here at the World Championships, but in a nutshell, I think Kemba Nelson's and those other athletes who perform on the NCAA, they've got to maybe reflect on how much they perform and how much is expected of them at that age in that system, and then having to run internationally for your country. I think some tweaks would have to be made and decisions made to think smarter going forward.
All right. What are your thoughts on the excuse, Jassy, the burnout excuse? Because I think if the athletes do well, it's hardly ever mentioned, or it's mentioned as a side note. Oh, won gold, and in addition to winning gold, this athlete was running X amount of races throughout the world, throughout the NCAA. And if it doesn't work out in your favor, it's always, okay, we can understand that this athlete was running X amount of races, and as a result, he or she may possibly be tired. He or she may possibly be burnt out. Do you think that's just, or do you think they're just excuses?
I wouldn't say excuses. It's more a matter of fact. It's more a matter of fact, and yes, when they say, okay, this person won gold at World Champs Olympics, plus like last year with acting mode, did the whole collegiate season and won gold, but had acting mode done by the Olympics, yes, it's true. They would have said, oh, well, she had a long collegiate season, but I think the burnout is real, and it's just a matter of fact, and some people feel different about it, but it's still, the burnout is real. They don't, when you're a professional athlete, you don't run that type of season. It's totally different.
Yeah, and I'm not saying the burnout isn't real, you know. I'm saying the excessive use of the burnout excuse. Right?
I don't think it's excessive.
I hear it too often. I don't hear it, you know. I don't hear it when the athletes win, you know. I don't hear it when they win, you know. But the moment the athlete doesn't come in, it's had a long collegiate season and burnout. They're tired. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
You can't have it both ways. It's either you burn out or you get what I'm saying? You cannot have it both ways. Yeah. And especially when it comes down to these things. And when it comes to sports, it's extremely unforgiving. And I think everyone on here can agree with me. So folks want to hear something that doesn't sound like an excuse. So it's either you're going to use it or you aren't going to use it any at all.
Halftime.
That's my takeaway from it, though. Because I'm observing from the outside looking in. And I know some of these athletes, I think Abby Steiner has run more races than any of the other athletes who've taken part this season, and she's still running. I think tomorrow she'll be running again, and the day after, and the day after. Doesn't seem as if she's gonna stop running anytime soon.
She's running home, apparently.
Exactly. So
at halftime, I think it'll be interesting to hear what you're saying. I think that Abby Steiner may be one of the exceptions to the rule. What guys are you saying, and what I've noted is that the runners who have to peak as athletes, you've got to peak at certain occasions. There's only a certain amount of times you can peak and produce your best. And most of the athletes who have run a heavy NCAA season, I've not seen them necessarily perform on the world stage at the highest level. In fact, they've struggled to make the team. From American perspective, that has definitely been the case. I think if you've had a long NCAA season, it can impact on your season internationally more likely than not, because to peak again and again, especially after that, challenging season, is difficult. So it's a viable explanation if you program it into your program and you're determined to do that, and you make your international team, then fair dues. And it wouldn't be wise to me use that as an excuse. But oftentimes people fail to make the senior team because of the exhausting NCAA season and don't produce their best, which is what we've seen from many athletes. Kemba Nelson, our very own Kemba Nelson, she did outstandingly well to make the Jamaican team, but I don't think she's produced her best, having been on the NCAA circuit and then come through a taxing Jamaican national trials. So I think I agree with guys see that for the most part, and Abby Steiner is one of the exceptions to the rule. I think there was an American discus or hammer thrower who won gold, and she was one of the few who had a really top NCAA season.
all right,
I think you're referencing the Canadian hammer thrower in the female side. Why did I just forget her name? Cameron Rogers. She got second in the hammer at the World Champs, and she was also the collegiate champion, America.
Okay. So maybe it might have been American and the Canadian, because but if the Canadian was on the circuit, then yeah, definitely they would have done well to have come through. Yeah.
All right, Chedi, let's hear your thoughts on that before we move over to the men's. What are your thoughts on the burnout that we've seen? Well, some call it an excuse, some say, but okay, we have X and X is doing well, then why is it when Y loses, then why folks automatically go to the burnout excuse?
Okay, right. Well, for me, it's not really an excuse, because you hear it much for Steiner, because she had put herself in a place where a lot was expected from her, right? Not all the collegiate persons come across with that expectation, right? So for them, you won't hear that so much. But I mean, these collegiate persons, they're young. And when you come to champions like this, they're coming up against seasoned professionals who are well rested and, all of that. For them to be doing all of that, I don't know if because for her, I think, well, this 400 meter probably make it 57 races for her. I don't know if a lot of the other persons them have gone through so much. Some might go 30 or whatever, but because of what she was doing, on the collegiate form, I noticed that the more she run was the better she get. And she keep doing more and more and more. And then she got to the US championship and did what she did. Coming over, a lot was expected from her.
All right. Then, go ahead. Finish your point.
Then, as I said, again, seasoned professional, the inexperience and all of that will probably not go so much for her. So the seasoned professionals are going to beat her.
All right. That sounds good. All right. There you have it. Those are our thoughts on the females, and now we'll continue or takeaways from the championship, and we will be talking about the males now. The males, and I think we're with you, Chetty. We'll start with you, and then we'll go to Richpo and then to Jossie. So Jossie, you can start thinking about it. Richpo, you can start thinking about it as well. Chetty,
Yeah.
your top 3 male performers.
To be honest, for the males, though, I've got to fight to find something apart from Noah Lyles. I mean,
it's safe to say the females were far more impressive at the championship.
yes. I know we have Noah Lyles,
Okay.
and again, I didn't see a lot in the last couple of days, so I really don't know much that happened in the last couple of days. And as I just came in, and as I came on, I saw Duplantis, so I guess I have to throw that in.
Okay.
And then the fact that we come to Jamaica got a championship, and the men don't go get 1 medal, so I'm gonna just throw that in.
Put that 2 in. All right.
That's number 3, because it means a lot to me right now because it's the only one that we got.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm gonna just throw that in.
And I'll expand on that final point that you made, Chetty. For the folks in the comment section wondering, that 4x4 for the men's, I think the weight of the nation was resting on the shoulders of Christopher Taylor on that last lap because of what has transpired throughout the championship. Johan Blake, Oblique Seville, all these individuals falling short, and then it boiled down to Christopher Taylor, who was expected to get us there, and he did just that. We ran a poll before, number of folks, almost 40%, Jossie? I think 39% of the folks who were voting indicated that they didn't expect Jamaica to get a medal on the men's side. So we had close to 200 votes, and 39% didn't think the Jamaicans would get on the podium. So I understand Chetty's point when he says that one felt different, and we spoke about second place being the first loser, but it depends on who you are and what the expectations are surrounding you getting to that second place, because if you don't expect that athlete to get there any time at all and they get to second, then it feels different from when you're a champion, you're a constant winner, and you're relegated to second. All right, so moving on. Rich, go ahead, Jossie. You're mute.
That reminds me of how Jamaica felt about Tapper's bronze last year. Similar.
All right.
Let's have to step that one.
Yeah, definitely. Megan Tapper, we celebrated that bronze because we didn't expect her to be there. And again, another one. Rich Pope, let's hear your views. Top 3 male performances at these championships.
I'm going to symbolize the 1, 2, 3, my opinion in terms of performances, with a clean sweep. So it's a tie. Listen, the Americans, Ryan Krauser, shot put. He led a clean sweep for the Americans. 1, 2, 3. Rarely seen. But it was symbolic, I think, of the Americans' dominance at these championships. They performed heroically and brilliantly after a relatively disappointing Tokyo Olympics. And to see Krauser pushed to his limits by his fellow opponents and from the likes of Tom Walsh from New Zealand and outstanding Brazilian shot putters, it was a rousing performance. Anderson Peters, field eventer, Grenada, he made 90-meter throwing look normal. Day follows night. Grenada, get that. Second place, Chopra, the Olympic champion, India. So you've got a Grenadian and an Indian gold and silver medalists in the javelin competition, which is traditionally a European affair. Anderson Peters, absolutely phenomenal. 1, 2, 3, Lyles, Noah Lyles, phenomenal. He was sensational. Showmanship, walked the talk, delivered, and ironically, another clean sweep. Ingebrigtsen, I'd say. Lyles Ingebrigtsen from Norway. I didn't expect him to win the 5,000 meters. That was a stacked field. To come back,
that's
bounceability.
Number 4. That's number 4, or is that 3?
Well,
I only need 3 in it. I need to narrow it down to 3.
Well, you know what? I'm going to give you 3, and I'm going to give big respects to the people in the comment section, because someone said it perfectly. There were so many wonderful performances. It's hard to narrow it down. I'm going to go Noah Lyles. Won't forget that. Ingebrigtsen. And Krauser. I almost said Cheptegei, 10,000 meter Ugandan, because Africa were on the rise here. Lyles, Ingebrigtsen, Krauser.
All right. Douglas Anderson, Jamaica secured second in both 4x4 relays. All right. Jossie, Lyle, Ingebrigtsen, and Krauser for Richpo. What says you?
My top three: Anderson, Peters, Lyles, and Duplantis. Anderson, Peters, Lyles, and Duplantis. An honorable mention to Andrew DeGrasse ankle leg in the 4x1. But my top three: Lyles, Duplantis, and Peters. Duplantis first, Lyles second, and Peters third.
All right. I'll take Lyles. I'll take Duplantis, and I'll take Bashim. I'll take Bashim. I think at these World Championships, we've had when it comes down to the males, I think the field events were more exciting in my opinion than the track. I think the males, they didn't do exceptionally well on the track in my opinion. We saw some 1, 2, 3s which were good, don't get me wrong, but incredible, yes. Out of this world, no. Like the males didn't do so much that we didn't see before, and that's why I think I had to say okay, Bashim, because the high jump, it was so competitive. Himself and Wu, and they went all the way, and it was so close. I don't know. I liked it. But Ingebrigtsen was good. Ingebrigtsen came back after he lost that 1,500 meters. Ingebrigtsen was expected to win the 1,500 meters. He was a favorite, and he lost that one. I think he lost it to the athlete from, is it from Great Britain? Is it from Great Britain? Jake Whiteman. Jake Whiteman's father was doing the commentary when he was running. So that was so amazing as well. So I think honorable mention to Jake Whiteman, honorable mention to the US 1, 2, 3 in both the 100 and the 200 meters. Again, some incredible stuff happened from a male perspective at the World Championship, but we've all seen this before. We've seen all of this before. So I think that's why I had to kind of go over to the field, because I think the field events, they were entertaining, and we saw some out of the world stuff. Anderson Peters as well, amazing stuff, amazing stuff. We saw some great stuff there. But yeah, let's hear what the folks in the comment section have to say. I'll run through a few of your comments and then we'll leave it at that for tonight. Marianne Parrish, respect and congrats Christopher Taylor. Balance of the team. News flash. You're not okay. Get second place or to be on the world stage is commended. Okay. Well, C Green, an actual athlete, was the one who said it. An actual athlete was the one who said it. An athlete was the one who said it. So this is just me regurgitating what a fellow sports person said. Brazil winning 400-meter hurdles. Oh yeah, Alison Dos Santos, big performance there as well. Noah Lyle, American set in 1931. 2 Andre DeGrasse coming back from COVID to get gold, and 3 Michael Norman finally getting gold in a World Championship final. Nice. I like your views, Justin. All right, yeah, I like Justin views. True. Big up the Santos also. Yep. All right, so we have a number of different views coming in. I think we'll leave it at that for tonight. We had the top 3 for females. We had the top 3 for males. Biggest disappointment, we'll leave it at that. Biggest disappointment, Jossie?
You put me on the spot there. Biggest disappointment?
I don't think it should be hard.
Okay, I think I know where you go with this. 4x1, the women's 4x1. I forgot.
There you
Yeah.
have it. Richbo,
Women's 4x1. Yeah, that was the
Richbo.
biggest disappointment.
Biggest disappointment.
4x1 women.
All right, Chetty.
In order not to say my dear Elaine, I'm going to say the Oregon Championship.
The Oregon Championship.
The championship was kind of the
Awesome.
general. Yeah, it was kind of weird, you know.
All right.
Respect.
USA men's choking. We had Hands of Parchment being in there as well. I'm pretty sure we will be seeing the Norwegian in there as well. But again, I think the biggest disappointment, and I agree with Chetty as well. I agree with Chetty, but to be precise as it relates to the activities that took place at the championship, I'd have to go with the 4x1 for women. I think of all the races that were to be run at these World Championships, this was the one that everyone and their mother and their daughter and their son and their auntie and their uncle, everyone would have predicted that Jamaica would have won this one. I think this one was of all the races that would have been run, this one, we were sure of this one more than anything else. The 4x1. It was Jamaica's to lose. You had the 3 fastest women in the world this year. And on a team of 4, I think the odd makers would have had them probably. If you bet on them to win, I don't think you'd get back more than $20 on your return. That's how the odd makers would have put it, because it's almost sure they were going to win this one. All right, it was almost sure. The championship was boring. 4x1 undisputable, most disappointing. Yes, it was once because one mistake of the poor handover to Elaine. Devon Allen false start, especially since this last World Championship. Even Devon Allen, I think the 110-meter hurdles as well. Massive disappointment there. Easiest win Grant Holloway would have had in his career. Hands of Parchment pulling up injured. Devon Allen disqualified. Wow. It doesn't come any easier than that. So
Ronald Levy being injured as well.
Exactly. So Ronald Levy not even being there because he's injured. But when you look at it and you assess the race, you had the Olympic champion, you had the fastest man in the world, and then you had the reigning world champion. All of them were in that race, and then at the end of the day, only one ended up finishing that race. So massive disappointment there. Sarah Sweeney saying the 4x1 is my biggest disappointment. 400-meter hurdles. All right. Carson Barhome, I'm assuming. USA men's 4x1 disappointed coming second. Yeah, true.
Carson was injured though. Well, right.
Yes, Carson Barhome, he was injured coming in. So I think expectations weren't as high. It was almost as if you had a tongue-in-cheek moment where you're like, okay, if he finishes this race, fine. But he wasn't at his best. So I think very few folks were expecting him to be exceptional. 4x1 take the cake when it comes down to disappointment, man. I not even want Kemba. Oops, remember it. Naturally impressive. There's something else, you know.
Half time, and the young gentleman to my left. Could you just in the moments that we've got left, just expand upon why you weren't necessarily impressed with the Eugene Championships? Rich Post Sports will be running a series of conclusions on these World Championships, but I'm fascinated. Why did you not think it was quite the championships for you?
All right, I'll kick it off. I think to begin with, this was. I'm not sure if the World Championships have been held out of Europe before, but it's the first time in a very long time that we're having it here. If it's been here before on this side of the world, but it's
in America.
Yeah, going into the World Championships, people were talking about everything else except the actual World Championship. All right. There were so many athletes had visa issues. We had Omanyala coming in from Kenya, arriving 3 hours before his race, which was preposterous. so many South Africans stuck wherever they were stuck across the world, not being able to get in because of travel issues and that sort of thing. And I think that distraction, it started it off with a bad taste in the mouths of the folks who were looking on. I think the quality of the athletes who were present, it was good. We saw some extremely talented athletes. We saw real quality in the field. But the start coming in, I think the coverage as well, and I know folks will say, but it's America. The Americans, they're going to be biased towards their athletes and all of that. But 9 out of 10 times I'm listening, I had to listen and try and pick sense out of it with an objective mind. I think I had a number of times I had to even mute the television because of the coverage that we were getting. All right, and I understand that, okay, this is an American show. It's fine. But the American bias, I think, was too overwhelming, and you're topping it off with the challenges that folks face getting into America. Who I don't know, it's one of those. So I think kicking it off, I had a bitter taste in my mouth with the visa issues and the travel issues for so many athletes coming in. And then secondly, I think that the bias was just too overwhelming. Probably folks who are watching it from other places, they had a different experience. Not sure what the experience was like in Jamaica. Not sure what the experience was like in Trinidad or in Bahamas. But where I was sitting, it didn't make you feel as if you're a part of it, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
It felt as if it was America and then the rest. You get what I'm saying? It was America against the entire world. Everyone else was coming there to you get, and as a,
like pen relays.
Pardon me?
Like pen relays a bit.
Yeah, and not even I think the pen relays, it had, because when it comes on to pen relays, remember these athletes, a lot of the others are invitees. You're invited. You get what I'm saying? You're invited to take part in the pen relays. So it's not the case where, okay. Yeah, so it's an American thing, and then they invite other countries to come in to take part. You get what I'm saying? So it's not as global as an entity as a world championship or that sort of thing. You get me? So
yeah,
that's how I felt about it. But I don't know. It's me, and I can't elaborate for other folks who are in the comment section. Can't elaborate for the other folks on the panel because I am residing in somewhere totally different from everyone else here. So, Chedi, you can share your view now, Chedi, but that's mine.
Yes, man, and I agree. One of the first things I said is the distraction even before it started. And another point was the championship was kind of advertised on the track, how fast the track is and how good the track is and all of this, and you didn't see that pan out much. But the biggest thing for me is that normally when you watch World Championship, these big championships, there's always an atmosphere that gets you into it, even when none of your favorites aren't participating. You are in it because an atmosphere is set that grabs you. For some reason, I couldn't feel that atmosphere. So a lot of it, I didn't even watch. If Jamaica not in some of them, I don't even pay much attention because there is nothing there that grabbing you to tune in and see all of that, right? And then one of my favorite events is the hurdles. And when I see the hurdle, and every race people are drop out, normally we don't have that much, the sexiest event in track and field, and it messing up all of that. Yeah, so all of that caused me not to feel what I normally feel at these championships.
All right, fair enough. Josh, do you have anything to say on it or no?
Not really.
All right, no worries. All right, Richpo, I think I'll leave it at that for tonight. I'm pretty sure we've gotten in everything. For other folks in the comment section, Roger is at Wiltshire, Nickel is that Nike? Yeah, Nicole, Douglas Anderson. I think it was biased towards. Oh God. Cornell Stevens, Clive B, everyone, Marianne Parrish, all you guys who've been with us.
Natural Empress, Onika Green.
Yeah, Bella Jane, Ron,
Barry Moore.
Natural Empress, Rose Red, everybody who's been with us throughout the past few days.
Oneka.
Yeah. Thank you guys so very much
Until
for
Elaine.
being with us. I appreciate every one of you. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Look out for the videos. We'll be doing a number of short videos. I'll probably even do a 10-minute video with my takeaways from the World Championship as well. Remember, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet done so. Sheddy, thanks for joining this evening. Richpo, thanks for joining. Jassy, thanks for being with me throughout the entirety of the World Championship. I appreciate each and every one of you guys in the comment section, and I hope and trust everybody enjoys their week. Please and thank you guys. Stay safe. Take care of yourself until we meet again. All right, bye-bye.
Until next time.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Peace out.